Noises, lovely. Check. We are about ready to go. I think. We think. As a team. We think as a team. You know what, we're just gonna go.
Who joined? Hey, Scott.
Hello there. Hello.
So who replied to the attendance?
Everyone here and Jeff. And we know that James is on his birthday hollybobs, and Alice unfortunately isn't feeling well, so she will not be joining us this weekend.
Gotcha.
But we have our minimum of 4, so we will venture forth as long as Jeff arrives. Otherwise, this will be a very quick stream.
That sort of like sounds like it would be from like Seoul Drift.
The what?
No,
I
tune that
sent
Danny
him
sent
a
me.
song.
It's like a K-pop tune, but it definitely sounds like it would be from like Tokyo Drift, but Korean. So Seoul.
Oh, okay.
The place.
Wait, that actually rings a bell.
I think it's pronounced Seoul, but I might be wrong.
Well, like the fish.
I'm assuming you're talking about Seoul, Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's called Seoul.
It's Soul, I think. Don't worry, we're not gonna point and laugh.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if I was mistaken. Is all.
Story of my life.
You must be so embarrassed.
No, not really. Not my language.
Yeah, don't give a fuck, mate.
That's the point. Why do we have to say the English versions of names rather than like what they call themselves? Like, why do we say Germany and not like Deutschland?
That's fair. Hey, Jeff.
Oh, it's Jeff. Yeah.
Jeff Fafa?
Ah.
I believe this is what I'm looking for. Had to change my icon so that it was actually Alessandro.
Yes. I have my character ready, Nathan, as well. My other one.
Good luck.
Yeah, I've got it ready. I'm quite happy with it. You know my my little tabaxi on Hayden's. It's a mix on that kind of concept, the kind of strategist mucking about with everybody's kind of action economy, that kind of thing.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do some.
Hayden, by the way?
When was it? He did drop a message a few days ago. So
yeah, last I heard he was going for his eye surgery. Well, I haven't spoken to him since, so I don't know how that's gone. I dropped him a message the other day asking him how he was, but he didn't reply. So I'm assuming he's had the eye operation. That's why he's not replied.
He rarely does. It's just looking at his screen kind of bugs his eyes. Right. I can start looking at that one, and I can do that one, because I'm going to need to pop you guys out. Sweet. And this one. There we go.
Got you shaved.
Oh yes, it is gone.
I'm trying to get the ad to be done so that I can adjust the. Actually, would the volume be adjusted here too?
Oh, that's a good question.
Just mute it.
I think it more depends on my input from you guys, and I haven't changed it for a while. So unless you've done something drastic with your own volumes, then.
Well, test.
You shaved your head.
My chin's gone.
You have no chin.
Yeah. Well, the chin is there. It's just-
You just said your chin is gone. Well, what?
But the beard is gone. It is
Oh
gone.
yeah. Do you mean that excuse of a beard? that thing that you called a beard.
You.
Is that what you mean?
You are cheeky, mister.
Don't worry, mate. So's mine. Mine's gone.
It was a lovingly curated ginger mess. No.
This is really hard to do, but I think everyone's a good level.
We should be right. I've not changed it, and if everybody kind of has not changed anything themselves,
I might be a little bit loud.
You know what my granddad used to say about beards?
It's lazy or something.
No, don't cultivate on your face what grows wild on your ass.
Do you know what? I like that.
I mean, I'm. No, okay. There are arguments to be made, but more important battles to win.
Yeah, you know about that as well.
Yes, I'm going to choose a different hill to die
I'm
on.
minimizing it, and I'm just gonna leave it alone because I can't be a part of the conversation when I'm listening to it twice.
That'd be right. Well, everyone is here, so we will continue. I did send a little thing to Adam briefly before, just to kind of fill him in on what went on. But if somebody would like to,
I was there and I know everything.
he was there.
Yeah, I missed the tail end, so I also would like to be filled in.
If
I think I'm the only one
Would you?
that's actually
Oh.
there.
yeah. Dr. Faust, if you would like to elaborate on previous goings on.
Last time on the old shore and beyond, the party had recently been accosted by a group of monsters, which they had defeated. Yes, it's coming back. I'm having a new fucking catchphrase.
Accosted.
After dealing with the monstrosities, we regrouped and made our way deeper into the
College.
what is it? The class of the gold.
Hall of Gold.
Hall of Gold. We made our way through the Hall of Gold. We found many a secret little nook and more monsters to defeat. After which we discovered some research notes that described I think the exact wording was
Yeah, to be fair, the handout is only in your inventory, Nathan, so nobody else has actually read it word for word.
okay. I found some research notes which pointed towards the Hall of the Blood, which is where we are currently heading. Then we went downstairs to begin making our way to the Hall of Blood, where we found a courtyard. And then I don't think we actually got much further than that, did we?
No,
Well,
you were once again accosted by enemies.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hall of
did
Blood,
you
baby.
happen to remember that we found the key for the Hall of Gold?
I didn't say that, but yeah, we did find a key for the Hall of Gold. We found the Hall of Gold's key. So that should...
What of the spoons?
I did not see any spoons, but then I wasn't looking in the bedside cabinets.
Curses.
That's about where we left off.
Fantastic. Right, so... And if anything else crops up, I'm sure we can explain it briefly as it becomes necessary, but I think you really covered most of what we need to know. If I take us then to the ground floor of the Hall of Gold. Yep. This is where we left off. After defeating more of these fleshy abominations, we all took refuge in what appears to be a destroyed classroom.
Oh, that's right. We decided that we were going to take a long rest as well.
Yes.
Cool. Long rest button. Gotcha.
And
Yeah,
as we did last time, anyone who's not here is just simply autopiloting. They will not be assisting in anything. If they have any information which is absolutely vital, that is when I will roleplay as those characters, but doing the bare minimum just to not take anything away from our fellow players.
Yeah.
So yes, long rest completed. Anything that needs filling out, please fill it back in, and continue.
Now, I'm right in
Is
thinking
this
we
free?
came in.
Move in stuff, or is it like, are we doing this in turn order still?
No, we're doing it in the group turn, as it were. And I think as we did it, we do group movement, because then you guys all finish, and then it gives me my movement opportunity, doing sneaky stuff you can't see. And then when I'm done, you all move together, and it kind of, as we discussed, you kind of can work off each other and not be forced into a turn order when it might be more beneficial to not have it. But then in combat, we will roll initiative.
Right. Okay.
Am I correct in thinking we came from this direction?
You came from that south-facing door that you've now shut.
Yes.
Yes.
Do we know what's in through that door?
Did anybody go through there? I don't think. Yes, you did. Yeah. So it's a small kind of storage cupboard, and it has been looted already.
Bastards.
Alright, good to know.
Cool. So.
We need to make our way to the Hall of Blood.
Ah, yes, the Hall of Blood. I must be with my people.
Right.
Sorry, I had to snap back into the actual boxes.
I would like to open the door, please.
The door is opened.
Okay, bonus action dash.
Bonus action dash.
We came from the.
Yeah,
Moved down.
the stairs
I guess I
are
can-
to your left or your right, coming out of the door. So west.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to dash. I guess I can action dash. Yeah, what else am I going to do my action with? Dash, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which way are we going?
25, 30. We're over this way. Now, from what I can see, there is an entryway across the courtyard, which I believe, if I'm correct in my thinking, is a magical training area, if I recall correctly.
Yes, this whole kind of grassy area between you and that other corridor is sort of like a quad, and you know from previous experience that it's enchanted to look like it's outdoors when in fact it isn't. It is actually just a ground floor.
Cool.
So, off table, what is the best way to the Hall of Blood from here?
You would
That's
know.
me. I know.
You and Othello, from your previous experience in the college, would know if you were to go southwest, you would find a corner heading towards the corridor just outside the Great Hall, if you recall it.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Is Jeff here?
Jeff, checking on you?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, got distracted.
No, you're all right, pal. Just everyone does their movement, everyone does what they want, and then they tell me when they're done, and I get to do things as well.
I can't move anymore.
I believe I'm done, yeah. I don't know. We're gonna run into issues with dashing, I think.
Jeff, have
Yeah,
you...
that's why I'm not.
I'm gonna head out the door,
Yeah,
like behind them.
Yeah, do your movement. Everyone does it together while we're not in combat, and then everybody tells me when they're all ready.
15 years, 20. so I get behind you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot we can move diagonally. I probably could have gotten a little bit more distance out of that, but I'm not.
That's no fuss, no
I'm not
fuss.
fussed.
The ones that weren't outside fighting the abominations now can see that there were a few extra that sort of chased you into the room. And they seem to have come from southeast. Exactly, exactly, Jeff.
I'm trying to turn to see if I can see it, but I can't. It's just dark.
Oh, let me
Aw.
see what you got.
I don't have dark vision.
Yes. That is correct.
Would you like a torch? You could light a torch since the other
but I
two
had
without dark
Oh
vision
yeah, I
have
don't
torch.
remember. I thought I had one from last time, but yeah,
That's a good idea, actually.
that was like 2 times ago.
Do you have torches in your inventory?
I did.
How many do you have now?
I have 10.
Well, remove one, and then we can say that you light another if you like. I'm assuming you'll want one lit.
Yes.
Right, let us do. Let me just check if that is correctly lit. Yep. There you go.
Ah,
Oh my god! I see shit.
there's things dead over here.
Yeah. It is a bloodbath of flesh and sinew. And they all seem to be coming from around that corner.
Have they built up? Are they like blocking that corner off?
No. You'd be able to tiptoe your way over the corpses. But we will say next movement. Everybody feel free.
All right.
Garsham, do you wish to go down that direction? Or are we going to continue to the Hall of Blood?
I think we'll just stay on our path.
Sounds good to me. Currently, bonus action dash. 20, 25, 30.
I'm not gonna keep running down the halls.
And again.
Our turn again.
Yep.
30.
In fact, I've done everything I need to do, so we can all assume we're heading in that direction and we can move on, yeah?
Yep.
Can I was gonna say, can I use, I want to say firebolt to light this torch?
You're going to use what, sorry?
Firebolt?
Fire. You do have...
fireball.
I was about to say, you do have...
Cast Reigns.
You do have the spell that you find hard to pronounce, prestidigitation, if you want to just use that.
I know, but I gotta be 10 feet away to do that. I want to light up ahead.
Right. Sorry, this one. Am I flashing there? Can you see that? Probably on the token
No,
light.
I'm not seeing it. This
Yep,
one,
there we
yeah.
go. Okay. Do.
How's stuck?
Ba-doop. There we go.
Ah, my eyes.
I'm looking better. Oh yes, it is. It is lit now.
Thank you.
Lovely. But other than that, we're all good to move on, are we?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to actually hijack everybody's tokens just in case we come back this way for any reason. We are all in that corner. That'll do. Right, let me move us on to double check on the right one. Back to this one. There we go.
Go.
It's me.
15, 20.
Yep. As you
Stop.
Shit.
as you come across the doorways, you step in to the light of the Great Hall, and it is now occupied by what looks to be a group of students. They all look up at Alessandra and seem to be relieved to see someone else.
Invisibility.
Yep.
I'd probably say they've seen you there. Oh, my night vision settings aren't working for that. Let me check if the lights are on in this corridor. I should really be paying attention.
Well, Darshim's got a torch anyway.
Yeah, that corridor is pretty much lit. So yeah, they've noticed you guys, and they wave over to you, kind of gesturing you to come back into the Great Hall.
They'll have noticed me for about 3 seconds before I disappear.
Oh,
invisibility!
I am one with the night.
Oh, I think this is an active anyway. 2, 4, 6.
Doing next movement now.
Yeah, I'm
Got.
done.
Just waiting for everybody to say yep.
Again, I'm just invisible.
Yep. We've had an invisibility activation. Let's click him. Ninja.
Yeah.
You get ninja.
Can I walk up against the wall and use disguise self and turn myself into a plant?
I don't think the self does that.
I forget
You sure?
the whole.
I think that just
workings.
I think that just changes your features into another type of humanoid looking thing. I don't think you could become like a potted plant or something like that. I'm pretty sure like there's a wild magic surge that does that. Like it'll turn you into a potted plant. But
Well, you have all the attributes of a potted plant while you are in that state, though. So
you just throw you in the garbage.
Hold my hands up. Look like a cactus.
Okay, everybody, fresh movement.
All right. I'm willing to come down here.
20.
Ah, yes,
What do
it's
you
the
want?
Johnson 5th tuplets.
30. Bonus action dash.
You wouldn't think all the students at this school looked exactly the same.
Yeah, I believe they're called quintuplets.
All right. Hold on.
Magic, I made up my own.
Now, Nathan, easy,
Yeah.
easy.
I'm invisible right now.
You're invisible, dude. Oh, thank goodness we found someone else. Are you all safe?
Oh,
It is this one who's speaking. This one in the center there.
there's one in the center. How long have you guys been in here?
A while. We've been waiting to see if any rescue would be coming through the doors.
We're it.
I guess that's kind of us.
But you're not coming from outside. Are you students?
We did. No, we were here to kind of investigate, and oh boy, it's been an interesting time. But we did manage to find one of the keys.
A key? Sorry. What are you talking about?
Well, while they're talking, can I slowly close this door?
You sure you want to close that door?
Slowly. Very fucking slowly.
Lion.
What do I want for that?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand,
Still-
isn't it?
Probably I would go with sleight of hand.
And would it be advantage because I'm invisible?
Go on then.
Fuck.
Fuck me, don't ask, don't get.
Then a wisp of the wind.
The door closes. Door closes with not so much as a click.
Sonic boom throughout the school.
Warning, door closing.
Now,
Potential
I'm right.
invisible vagrant. Go on, sorry. You're right. You're right to think.
Oh no. No, the spell ends when I attack or cast the spell. So, because I thought it was when you take an action.
Okay. Yeah.
So
So
that's-
you're good. You're good.
Move to here.
Okay.
End my turn.
Alright.
So, sorry, you're not students?
No.
You mean you don't recognize me?
Well, yes, some of us are students.
He's the only one.
I can't say that I do.
Darling,
We.
I am a social butterfly. And with that, I ready fireball. Because that is sus as fuck.
So you're readying fireball in the event of what exactly?
They become hostile. Or they attack us.
Right. Okay. I would ask you to point to what square that fireball is going off if you're preparing it. I want you to pinpoint it beforehand.
Right, what's my fucking... Right, hang on. 50 feet. 20 foot. Right, hang on.
And just
Hold
just
the
to remind everyone, fireball magically travels around corners, which means the pillars are not going to protect you.
Because it blows those up too.
That one there, what I'm doing it on.
I see. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm going to. I'm sure I've got something. Where's my little map token?
This one.
Oh wait! Stop! There you go.
I think you're on the range of that, dude.
You're in range of your.
Yeah,
I'm
you
fine.
are in the range for it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Focus on yourself. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. That. Well. Fair enough.
Wait, am I in range too?
No. It is just
Okay.
Othello. Just Othello is going to be a little bit singed. Okay. So.
If he fires it.
Yeah, if it happens.
He looks a little perplexed, but he still seems glad that you're there. I am truly sorry if I've offended you, sir. Should I know who you are?
Darling, everybody knows who I am.
Bubbles, darling, everybody does.
Well, I do apologize then, sir. You must be someone of noble lineage.
That I am. And I sort of like just big myself up in my head a little bit.
Just throws
Can I do a
throws the hair
perception
back.
check?
Just
What, are you
as the hair flick like.
what are you looking for?
I want to see if he seems genuine or not.
Roll me an insight check.
Insight. Okay. Well,
As far as you're concerned.
yeah, as far as I'm concerned, yeah.
As far as you're concerned, he's giving you no reason to doubt him.
Okay.
Are we back at the top of the round?
Yeah, everybody can move if they wish.
I-
Who the,
And then
I
we
would
will
like-
they all
continue
actually look like?
conversation.
I would like to break my invisibility
Hmm?
and say, like, move here so that I'm in eye line with everyone and
Are
shout.
you sure you want to move there?
I don't know where he's putting it. Like, as Faust, I don't know. I want to be in eye line because otherwise I'm behind a pillar, and I don't know where he's putting it. So
Okay,
On it.
that's fair.
I break invisibility and say, "There's enemies behind the door."
At that
Dun,
very
dun,
moment,
dun.
the one furthest back, closest to Faust, spins around and lets off this horrible shriek, and then splits
Would you
down the
cast-
middle,
would you s-
and splits down the middle like a banana peel, and inverts himself into another form and goes for Faust.
Would
And
you class that as hostile?
most definitely. At
Right,
the same
Bible.
at the same time, all the other four are going to do the same motion but forwards, and we're gonna roll initiative right now, and we'll do a surprise fireball round and then start combat.
We'll
So
wait
let
for you
me
to
get the turn
box
order up. Let me close everything off before you click. Okay, there's one.
You guys didn't wait. Why does no one ever
I did.
wait?
I'm on turn order.
Faust was fast.
Yeah, I was fast as fuck, boy.
Cheeky.
Fuck, boy.
Then if you just give me a quick little moment.
I remember to click my character this time. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my.
Gruesome.
Chain wallets.
One of them is one of the special ones.
And
That guy's wearing his ass for his head.
that is where they were. Right. So, I need to roll my things. And my stat blocks being in front of me would be good as well. Add to turn order, and add to turn order. Then I get my dicicles. Let's roll the first. Beep, 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 beep. Which is just as. And then, which way am I going with this? One. And again.
Wow, I thought I'd be last for sure.
Shit. No, excuse me. Sew it. Cool, right. So what we will do then, just before anything happens, the fireball goes off. If we do need a dexterity saving throw, correct? What is your spell save DC, sir? Othello.
That.
It's 14. Lovely.
Oh my god!
1, 2, 3, 4
Nice.
of those. Let's do the grunts first. One's definitely not. Then 15. So yeah, 14. So yeah, 3 of them get the half damage, and 1 of them crit fails. So yeah, we'll say.
Does it say half damage?
Was it 1, 2, 3, 4? I'm pretty sure Dex. I'm pretty sure Fireball is half damage? Question mark.
Yeah. So if you do the dex save, you would take half, just half damage.
That was 15. At a certain number of hit points. And
So
then
I take it, by the way, it had a +1 to its roll for initiative.
oh yeah, the other one, the special one, yeah. Be right. It's just because I don't have their stats in Roll20, so I have to do it in my head. So
Yeah.
there's nothing to prove that it is, except my word that you'll just have to accept.
Does it matter? He's DM, man.
I am God.
Do it likes. It's got the license to thrill, baby.
He is the final word.
Oh, Adam, you're making me blush. Oh, and he failed that as well, so he's going to take the full.
If I can.
That's right. Yes. Yep, none of them look great, especially that one on the far right who curls up into a little ball and turns into a blackened, crispy nugget.
Husk.
a husk of a thing, of a man-looking thing. Then we'll go to the top of the turn order, which will be Faust.
I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Now, just to double check, do I get half cover from the pillar?
Yeah, that looks like a great idea.
Cool. I'm going to lean over and I want to Eldritch Blast this sucker.
Go for it.
Kapow!
Kapow. You hit.
Kapow! Oh, that shouldn't be sneak damage. What the fuck?
Cheeky. 2. Plus something, yeah? Is that 2 plus 6?
No, it's only +6 to the
Force.
attack.
Oh, I'm so confused. Okay. 2 damage.
Not my best. Not my best work.
Be right. Can't all be amazing all the time. Dash him from the door. I'm assuming.
Alright. I'm gonna walk in a little closer.
And I'm gonna give it to them good.
10.
Oh, Snowflake. I've got a little snack
We're
for
gonna
you.
stand right here. And we're gonna go with... Let's see. That's better.
Hello. 60-foot sphere of 10. Ooh. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sent on a point must make a con save. We're doing all the things. DC 12. You're casting it at 2nd level, double checking.
Yes.
Okay, 13 thunder damage. On a failed save, or half as much on a success. We are pulling out all the AoEs, we love it. Tell me where you're placing it.
Here!
On top of him! Oh, I did, okay. Second after I deleted the turn order. Huh.
Dice. Move my turn order, man.
What is this? On top of him. He is being hit. You are not being hit. Everyone except them are safe. It's almost like you planned it. Let's do the grunts first. 3 different con saves. Oh boy. The 2 on the left fail, and the one in the middle succeeds. And just while I'm thinking about it, we'll do the other one as well. Whoop. Whoop. He also succeeds. Oh dear. 13 damage, half rounded down being 6, so let's do this properly. None of them look very particularly good, however, all of them are alright. So, and what did I say? 6? 6, I did say 6. Yeah. Okay.
And I shall use a source. What is it? 2 sorcery points for? Which one is it?
Quicken spell for a bonus action spell?
2, right? Yes, 2. And I shall use Ray of Frost.
Is that a cone? Or
Is it?
Or is it a...
No, I forget.
It's an attack?
Instantaneous 1 action.
You need to be you need to be telling me, because if you're targeting someone, I need to know.
Yes, I am.
Who is being targeted?
Right.
This guy here.
The one in front of you.
Yes.
Very well. All right. D. Cool. Yeah, he's down for the count. Boom. You take one out, and you leave the rest of them in tatters.
Yay! I'm done.
It's now their turn, finally. They charge at Alessandra and Othello, being the people that they were intending to attack in the first place. Ooh, what do we want to do? Oh, do I have to get these up now? Oh, bloody hell. He's going to cast Magic Missile at Faust. That's what he's going to do. We'll do that first. I did say he turned round and screamed at you, so that is what's going to happen. They are 3 auto hits, and he's casting...
There's Mono here.
No, the dude back here.
It's not his turn yet.
It's not his turn.
Oh yeah,
This guy's next.
I'm terribly sorry. I'm doing it all together when I shouldn't be. Let's do the 2 grunts, but I suppose I've already told you what I plan to do for his turn then.
Well, he can fucking wait then, can't he?
I mean, I can't do anything about it, so regardless.
It's like
Wait, you don't have shield?
No.
Bruh.
No such joy.
Right, let's do what I'm actually supposed to be doing right now. We'll do the Alessandra attack first, which is a 13 to hit. I'm assuming not.
Oh, it does hit.
Jesus Christ, okay. Dealing 7.
Alright, I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, you cheeky devil.
So, I know my Hellish Rebuke can only be used at 2nd level. I only have 4 level slots. Does it still use up one of my spell slots?
I believe it's
the
tiefling.
tiefling,
It's a cantrip.
like the tiefling ability to use Hellish Rebuke is a separate thing that you can do once every short or long rest? Question mark.
Okay.
You can cast it at a certain level only, and only once in that time frame. So I think it is the lowest level.
Yeah, we have it listed as level 2.
That sounds correct.
And then I'll be taking, you said 7 damage, right?
7, yeah. Let me... It's here somewhere. Hellish something. Infernal Legacy? Ah, yeah. You can cast a Hellish Rebuke spell at 2nd level once with this trait, and regain the ability to do so when you finish a long rest. There you go.
Okay.
Sweet. DC 16. Definite fail. What am I looking at? 2nd level, so 10. As is, right.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know why there's 2 damages listed there.
What is that saying? 2d10. I think the one on the bottom is the thing. That sounds right.
Oh yeah, that sounds right.
Yep, you rebuke him for his dishonorable actions.
When he dies, I get life.
Temporary hit points based on
I need
something or other.
I need to see how many it is. 0 hit points. You gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier plus your warlock level. So we're level 7, is that right?
Yes.
And then my charisma modifier is 5.
Jeez.
So that's 12?
Yes.
Alright.
That's a nice chunk of temp.
He attacked me and healed me.
Cheers, pal. Now sit down.
Have some HP.
Sweet. We only did the one, right? Okay. Othello, you're about to get attacked.
My bitch.
Yeah, 16 to hit.
60.
Yes.
How'd you weigh that out? That's 2 and 13.
13 plus 3. Which I
that
shouldn't be telling you. It's just I don't have the stats in Roll20, so I'm not going to be able to auto add these things. I have to do it in my head.
You lie. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it hits.
It does hit. Okay. And then he hits you for 1.
Oh. Oh dear. 'Tis but a scratch.
Your arm's off. No, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
I like to think that you like it swung at you and just like nicked you a little bit, and you were like, ah.
Ugh, peasant.
Not the beard.
Right.
Dare you?
Other than that, you all start hearing banging, crashing against the door that Faust closed. And I'm actually going to do some skullduggery here. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Von Staffenberg,
Yeah.
begin your turn. You've just been nicked by peasant trash.
How dare you strike a noble?
I'm a baron.
I'm gonna slap him in his face with a magique missile.
My seal.
Why does it say that?
Position of pedigree. Fuck up.
you just like you pull out your signet ring, put it on nice and slow, and then bitch slap him.
No, darling, it never comes off.
Oh, bye. Right, okay. There's no. Why? Is magic missile? There's because
I can use the other one if you like. That's the other one.
It's just because it's an auto hit, so I don't know how that works point blank range. It should be fine, shouldn't it?
Yeah, no, it doesn't affect it. It still does full damage.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
So, get the top one. That's all 3 into his face.
10 damage, and he takes it like a champ. Who dies?
A dying champ.
Yeah. Right, now it's the other dude's turn, and he's going to catch magic missile on Faust.
Oh shit, is he? Wow.
Yeah, it's weird that.
That's surprised though.
It's
Disadvantage though, he's got half cover, right?
No,
they're
No,
auto
so the way,
hits.
the way half cover works is I get +2 to my AC because I was thinking it'd be like a spell attack.
Oh, tricky. But still, it does not affect magic missile. It would be that plus not that. Oh wait, long stat block. There we go.
Hey Scott, how would I know if I'm wearing armor or not? I have armor in my inventory. How would I know if it's equipped or not?
It's a little tick next to it.
Warlocks generally without it are going to be pretty poor AC. So if your AC is like good, then yeah.
I don't know. Is a 12 good?
No, so I would probably say you're not wearing any. But you hold on,
I don't know how to equip it. I won't do it right now.
We'll figure it out.
But yeah.
Let me just do this, and then I will look to see what armor you have in your inventory. Just tell me in a second. Let me figure what I'm doing.
Okay.
3 d4s plus 5. 10. Hits you for 10.
Okay.
You get hit by magic darts. And that's it. Alessandra, it's your turn.
Alright, I am going to, surprise, surprise, Eldritch Blast this guy.
Holy shit!
Who would have ever known?
Okay. He's going to use his reaction to counterspell and fizzle your Eldritch Blast before it hits.
Even though it's a cantrip?
Yes, I think.
Yeah,
it's
Can you double check
it's
that?
a certain level or lower, I believe. Which would
Okay.
work on a cantrip. That'd be pretty cool if a cantrip
There you go.
can't be countered. But you little gem, thank you. You attempt to interrupt the thing. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, its spell fails and has no effect. If it's casting a spell of 4th level higher, you gotta make an ability check when you cast a spell. Yeah. So yeah, it does work on cantrips. Cantrips being
Okay.
the lowliest of spells.
So he counterspelled my one Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
What about the second one?
Holy shit!
Aha!
That gets through.
15 damage.
He takes a lot of damage. He's not feeling good after that. But he's still up. he's in bits, and like there's an eldritch blast hole like on his shoulder, so the like one limb's hanging off, and he's like doing all that. So he doesn't look great. Anything else?
I think that's it for me.
So back to the top for Dr. Fowles.
Alright. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. And then I'd like to Misty Step right here. Right behind my allies.
Go for it.
Drag my happy ass up there. Boop.
Sweet.
And then with my action, I'd like to take a healing potion, please.
Cool. Misty step a bonus action. Double checking.
It is.
That's so cool.
Yes.
Okay, if you have a health potion on hand, please roll your digits.
I'll take it.
You can't be that hurt already, can you? Surely.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm literally at half health.
Oh, jeez.
Ow.
I took half a fireball
Oh.
and some magic missiles, so yeah. Like,
Oh shit! Yeah, that'll do it.
It's because you were so hyped for rolling enough. I thought like, oh, that's cool. I didn't even consider you actually took half damage.
Yep.
Half damage plus 10. Oh, that'll do it. Anything
Yep.
else?
no, that's all I can do. I do have 10 more foot of movement, so
Feel free before Darsham does his thing. Just gonna hide behind you. Darsham, your turn.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt on the guy that's still standing there.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a lot going on there. 3rd level, you cheeky so-and-so. Elemental affinity. You just add a 1 damage?
I don't know. I've never seen that before. That
Have you-
never showed up before.
Could you put the text for Chaos Bolt on, please?
Yes, I can. Here we go.
Little gem.
Come on, test what? It's frozen. It's not.
Come on. I've got the
It's
book.
true.
I have the book. Let's see who gets there first.
You got it, buddy. Did I do that? Yeah, it's not doing it. It's weird.
Chaos is a ladder.
You hurl an undulating, warbling mass of chaotic energy at one creature in range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On hit, the target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. Choose one of the d8 number rolled on the die. Determines the attack's damage type. It was fire. You roll a number on both d8. The chaotic energy leaps from the target
to a different creature of your choice for 30 feet. Make a new attack roll against a new target. I didn't know it did all that.
I'm confused.
Don't complain.
Me as well.
That's
I'm also
18
confused.
damage.
Right, so 3rd level. So 2d8 was the original spell, right?
Yeah.
And then because you've upped it to 3rd level, you're gaining another. What the hell is that saying? 3d6?
At higher levels, when you cast this spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, each target takes 1d6 extra damage of the type rolled for each slot above the 1st level.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's plus 3d6.
Right, okay,
And
okay.
then
So
I'm gonna
Whatever,
reload
plus
this to
2d8
see if
got
maybe
plus
on
it'll.
that.
3d6.
Oh, I see. And then what is the acid elemental affinity damage?
That's what I'm looking at.
That's what I'm not sure of. It's never done that before. Yeah, for
Don't
some
worry
reason
about it.
it won't
One
cast this
damage.
one.
You know.
I'm assuming what type? Wait, hang on. What type of sorcerer are you?
Dragonkin.
Yeah, that'd be why.
Because he's. Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
Dragony boy.
So the acid's part of my affinity. It goes with the whole thingy. That's
Yeah.
why I have acid now instead of whatever the blue dragons normally have.
Boop.
Gotcha.
He did.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
He did.
Nice.
I will use the
Very
appropriate
nice.
slot. That is still weird though.
Thank
Why
God
it's
he
not
used
casting at all.
counter spell on me.
Yeah.
Thanks for getting that decision.
Yeah. So you defeat the last enemy in the room. However, the door still is being thwarted. Accosted. The door is being accosted. Yeah. You can see like almost like Barlin's tomb. The door is being smashed, and holes are being ripped through it, and hands and claws reaching and grasping. So, Darshmi, if you have anything else you want to do?
Let's see. It's just that door.
Yeah, this one.
This one over here.
Yes.
I wonder.
Can I move to here?
Mm-hmm.
Face the door.
And how about I cast Shatter on the door
Beg your pardon.
at like a really high level after using Quicken Spell again to make it a bonus action.
A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried or stood through the passage. You can cast Shatter if you want, although what was Chaos Bolt? Was Chaos Bolt an action?
Yes, what was
Yeah,
an
use
action?
quicken spell.
Sorry, you're right, okay. So Quicken Spell to cast Shatter at the door, I assuming, just like on the door.
Yes.
Okay. And I will need to do some saves. Thank you very much. What was it? Con save? Con save? Beep, beep, beep. Ah, okay. So we've got 2 who succeed and 2 that fail.
1 succeed. Right?
Two.
Yeah,
It's
it's a DC 12. Oh, do they have +2 to?
They have +3. Although
Oh.
I don't tell you that. If I say they succeed or fail, it's because I'm counting
Fair enough.
things that
Sorry.
aren't on screen.
Apologize.
Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
apologize.
Okay.
I can only see numbers.
It's okay. It's okay. I love you too. Right. 18 thunder damage.
Nice.
I'm gonna show this door open because the door takes a significant amount of damage as well and is just turned to splinters. And it also kills the 2 creatures just beyond it. And the other ones only take a tiny little smidge. Boop. And boop. Yes. Is that you?
Can I just turn around and go, hey, I got 2 of them.
Yes, that's your free action.
Thanks.
On their turn, what are they gonna do? Oh, beep 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 beep. Yeah. D. D. So shift these around. You can stand over there and look pretty. Do, 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 do. In fact, I could go. No, I already committed. I committed to the bit. We're doing the bit. If I'm telling you that you have to commit to your movement, I also have to commit to my movement. So we will do 1 attack. And that is going to be for a 9, which I'm assuming does nothing to Darsham.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. With that...
Oh!
Oh, haha! I dodged you. Othello, it's your turn.
Darshan, I am so very sorry.
What are you thinking? Don't do it. Please don't do it.
But I want to.
I love you, but you're crazy.
I'm
And I love it.
Are you?
I think I'm going to assume. But are we casting Fireball?
Yes, we are. Yes, yes.
Okay.
There's only 2 of them left. That's not necessary.
No, it's probably
Darling.
necessary.
Okay. You do.
You like to have way too much fun, rich boy.
Yes, yes, I do.
Please,
All
Alessandra.
pleasures are my thing.
Fireball's not about the necessity. Could you bring up the
Spectacle of it.
the damage, please?
There, please.
Yes, yes. I've seen your calculations. Darshan will be safe. 20 on a DC 14. Let's roll both of them. They both fail, and we'll take the full skadoosh. But yeah, these guys are not well. They
And
are
on quicken spell,
yeah, they are smouldering.
I am going to use quicken spell to then do magic missile at him.
Just him. You can spread your darts out if you want.
Just him.
3
I know what I said.
3 darts on the one dude.
Yes, please.
He is quickly dispatched by it. Look on this, you stupid head. And is that you, my friend?
Yes.
Alessandra, there is 1 left.
Yes, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast it. Does a 16 hit?
It does indeed.
Alright. 13 damage.
He did.
Awesome.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. Yes. The last one falls to the ground in a smouldering heap. Lots of bits of cloth and carpet and tapestry and hangings and banners. All of it is just smouldering. the room is a crackle with flame. But all enemies have been dispatched. And we can delete, close. Done.
Shall we press on?
That sounds like a good idea.
How are we all doing?
Are you well? Dr. Faust, do you need some sort of healing?
I'll be okay. Just
Are you sure?
ego is slightly bruised.
I do happen to have a potion.
We shall save it for another time.
As
I'll
long
be
as you're
fine.
sure.
Yes, I'm quite sure. But thank you for the offer.
Can always have a short rest.
Got a good old dream.
Well, let's keep moving for now.
Righto, back to
Sure.
back to group movement.
So we're still headed down this hallway, right?
we need to
Southwest
go
on it, so
That way, somewhere.
It is
Well,
that way.
it was it was southwest before. It's now west through the corridor.
Yeah. Yeah, because we've been in here before. This is where we started. We want to
Yes.
go that way.
if we go
So
5, 10, 15, 20,
30.
25, 30.
Did you want to do anything else, Darshim, or are you going along?
Nope, I'm going. I'm right behind him.
Righto, righto. From your positions, we can all assume that everybody is ready to move on, so I will autopilot everybody into that corner in case we double back.
Not me, you
Oh,
won't.
yeah. I'm so sorry. I should know a noble man always moves his own token. Right.
Out of the map. Oh yeah, there, I'm back in.
I put you in the right spot. Let me just check my next map, make sure all my ducks are in a row. Let's say they are.
Yes, let's see your ducks.
My precious duckers. Right. As you close on the corner of the main corridor, the fire and the crackling sound of it is left behind you, and the college is once again quiet.
Off table. How funny it would be. So, hello, hello, anybody?
Auga! As you come around the corner, you are both, Dr. Faust and Othello, very familiar with this area. Just beyond, is the entryway into the Great Library itself. But beyond that is the staircase to all of the other halls of the school. Feel free to move.
What do you think? Should we?
No dark right here.
Should we go through the library? Take a look.
The library right now, to Othello's left, is an enclosed room. This is the only way in or out. It doesn't connect or ferry you to any other part of the school.
it might be a good idea to hold up in there and take a quick rest, or maybe a long rest.
What are these, dude? These ones here, knowing where I am.
Those
are those?
Those are the bathrooms.
Okay.
Oh, we might get to meet Mountain Myrtle.
Die Badenzimmer.
Huh?
Listen.
Yeah.
Don't take a bath. The ghosts are quite frisky.
Did everybody move?
Yes.
Okay, let me do things as well. Okay.
Okay, well,
What
I
do you
would
think,
like.
Faust? To the library?
It might be an idea to use it as a rest area in between battles. If there's only one way in and one way out, it might be a safe haven for us.
Yes. Yes, agreed.
Would you like me to stealth up and take a look?
No
Oh,
fireballs
I was-
in the library.
I was about to just try the door.
You want the door
But,
open?
if you would like to, well, I'm just gonna see if it's locked.
You try the handle and find that it is not locked.
Well, it's not locked, so I think possible invisibility might be in order.
I'm afraid I'm out of spell slots.
Oh yes, those pesky things.
Yes, my fiendish patron only gives me a couple of spell slots a day. I mean, my arcane patron only gives me a couple of spell slots a day.
How fiendish. Do we want the door open then?
Go for it.
Othello, your call.
Yes, I will open the door.
I do the thing.
I'm telling the story.
Tell him what the captain did.
Upon opening the door, I cast greater invisibility upon myself.
Cheeky. Could you put it up on screen so I can read it whilst it is happening? Extra ninja. Should become invisible to until the spell ends. Concentration up to 1 minute. Are you sure? Double checking. A minute of invisibility.
Maybe not. If it's only a minute, then what's the fucking point?
Well, a round is. I think, if I'm correct, I think it's only 6 seconds a round.
Yeah, but we're not in
around
combat at the moment, so I'd play a minute off as however it feels comfy.
Okay. Do I remember how high the ceilings are in the library?
That's a very loaded question. You know what? I'm brave. Fuck it. They're very high. The shelves are quite tall. I don't have an exact figure for you, but
it's the beginning of the round of group.
You are all moving
movement.
together. You're all moving together.
Okay. I'm gonna move into here first. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and cast fly on myself.
What's the height on flight? Or is it just like, you have a flying speed of such and such?
I gain the flying speed of 60 feet for the duration. When the spell ends, the target falls, if it's still aloft, unless it can stop the fall.
Okay. Just to kind of keep it simple then, we will say that it is... I don't know, does 60 feet sound too ridiculous?
Well, my current speed is 30, so it's just double.
Yeah. Let's say 30. It is because now 30 feet doesn't sound high enough for the ceiling. I mean, you see, you're asking.
Well, I can go 30 feet high and then 30 feet across.
Let's do that. So you're like a
and
level.
Then 60 once I'm up there.
Yeah, we'll say that you can go 30 up, and that's kind of your flying max height for this room. We'll say that.
Yeah.
But all of the bookshelves go up and up and up, so unfortunately you can't fly through them.
Bollocks! Yeah! That was not previously discussed.
I am sorry, but all of the bookshelves have the dynamic lighting walls in them, so if you want to fly through walls, it would be a real pain in the ass to make it work.
Oh dear, so sad, never mind. Actually, no, do your job. I'll do this. No, joking.
Okay.
Yes, I am that guy.
What I will say is, because it's incredibly clever what you're doing, we will say that there is literally just like half a head's worth of space above the bookshelf before it hits the ceiling, so you can just peek over them. If you roll me a perception check, please.
Perception.
Perception.
Perception. Bastard. I wish it was persuasion. Perception. Perception check. That's skills, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I see. Not a lot.
Yeah, it's not. But however, it is dependent on how easy this thing is, so you're fine. Looking through the gap, you can see spots of light in multiple directions, and it is all this same greenish hue of the lights at the door. From your previous knowledge, you know that these lights are a magic lantern, which doesn't actually produce a hot flame because actual open flame is forbidden in the library. So they're quite easy to spot. Obviously, the ones behind you. There is a light source somewhere south of you, one of them somewhere west of you, and then one of them somewhere northwest of you. There seem to be 3 spots of light in those directions.
All right, now you finished your explanation. Tell me the name of the wind.
I beg your pardon?
I said, tell me the name of the wind.
Oh, right. oh, holy shit. That is where I got it from.
It was when you said no open flames in the library, I was like, I know this. I've read this.
Somebody been reading a bit of Rothfuss. It's literally right behind me on the bookshelf. No, I've not read that in about half a year. So no, good spot. I am such a plagiarizer.
It's inspiration, darling. Inspiration.
Inspired.
Good inspiration.
It's
Does that mean we get inspiration?
no. I get the inspiration.
Ah!
I actually tell I used the inspiration already. Right. Othello's done his thing. Anybody else? Alessandra has moved into the thing.
Yeah.
Cross.
Oh,
This place looks like
I
a
guess
maze.
I'll move in.
25.
Yeah.
30.
With the obviously with the rule of lighting inside the library, it is rather dark without light sources. Darshim bringing his torch into the room.
I snuffed the torch because no fire in the library.
Although, tell a lie, Darshim, you wouldn't know that. So, do what you want.
Yes, but they're books, and I have a kind of an appreciation for knowledge.
I'll let you off then. I am unfortunately going to have to turn your lighting off then, my friend.
I understand.
Going to say, could you give me my supervision, please?
Oh, right. Actually, come to think of it, has Darshim even got his lighting? Oh, right. Darshim doesn't even have his lighting on anyway, so, okay.
Oh, I don't?
No,
You should have a small ring of vision.
It's been turned off in the, It's cause every token on the map is a previous setting, so... How's that,
It was only for
Mr.
that
Faust?
map.
Yeah.
That is perfect.
Right. You do see a sprawling expanse of labyrinthine bookcases. But yeah.
Stay close, Darshan.
Anyone else want to do anything this round before we move again?
I'd like to whisper to both Othello and Alessandra because I can't reach.
Unfortunately, Othello is 30 feet in the air, so you would actually have to speak at more volume to reach him.
I'm flying, darling.
He's flying.
I look up.
I'm flying Goliath.
It's just this massive monstrosity of a man. Please don't fall.
And in that case, I just whisper to Alessandra. Would you like me to go ahead and shout if I see anything?
Yeah, I'll try to trail behind. Not too far behind, but let you take the lead. Yeah, and just give a shout if we need to come running.
Bonus action. Dash.
Mm-hmm. I would also suggest tapping your movement, just because obviously you move and you confirm it. You're committing to the move. Nice and steady. Is that your movement?
1 second, because I haven't used an action, so I could. No, I'll leave it.
Okay. I'm going to do some of my own. Let me just check some things. Yeah, be right. Okay. Everyone move.
Sorry.
Um, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action dash. 10, 15, 20, 25. I'd like to whisper to both Darshim and Alessandra. I see 2 people. And I point in this direction.
I can barely see. I can just see you around the corner.
I just imagine like you're stood there looking at all the books, and then just you hear this voice. There's two guys.
What way? What direction are you pointing?
Son of a bitch.
You act like I can see you.
Ahead. I think you'd still be able to see the ping just off table.
Yes, I can see that.
Okay. I wanted to double check that.
Can you see me? Like,
No,
no.
You can just
I
see.
can see your icon right here.
Yeah, you can just see the dark
I can
vision
see a
icon.
little eyeball.
Okay.
So, I've only taken
I'll
half
indicate. I'll indicate for Darsham where Faust was pointing.
Othello, you have flown into what appears to be like a reading nook.
Okay, do I see anything out of the ordinary in here? Do you want a perception check?
Go for it. Nothing appears to be out of the ordinary, except maybe in the... How should I describe it? The bottom left of the reading nook, some books on the shelf seem to have fallen off. Yeah. Like there's a gap in the shelves where books have been moved about.
Okay.
I use my action to stealth.
You stealth. Roll me a stealth.
I am a god.
You feel stealthy right now.
Can I use the rest of my movement?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Can I also roll
30.
stealth?
Nice.
Does Othello still have a torch on him?
That's a good question. Do you have still have a torch in hand, Othello?
No. I haven't for a while.
I have.
Yeah,
I have you emitting
yeah,
light.
that's one.
Yeah.
Why?
It's a good question. So if we save that, there you go.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Now you know how Darshan feels. Is that everyone's
Well,
movement?
anyway.
When I
Yep.
I'm gonna attempt to stealth.
Okay. As I do say, like your characters are aware if they don't feel stealthy. I don't roll shit and then go, oh, I guess I have to walk into danger because I rolled shit.
Okay.
But is that your movement for now? Well, is that your turn?
I think that was still the end of that round. Have you done things recently?
You guys have moved since I last moved, so I'm just asking.
Okay. Then I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm like distracted looking at a book. I'm like trying to see what's on the shelves, but it's like really dark. And I think I'm like, I got a little distracted. But I don't know if Alessandra moved or not. So I turn around and I walk into her.
Can I just take Darsham's hand?
You hold Darsham's hand.
God,
Yep.
Jesus.
Thank you. But yeah, feel free to move,
Stay
guys.
close.
It is your movement.
I look up and I like wave my arms to try and get Othello's attention without making a sound.
I cannot see you, my friend.
Seeing no reaction, I guess I'll just continue.
Alright, I'm
Yeah, as
gonna try and lead Darsham.
both
down the
Othello
hallway.
and Faust, you can now hear hushed whispering amongst multiple people.
Darsham, follow me.
All right.
Action dash.
Everyone's movement.
No, we're still working on it.
60. Oh, there you are, Faust.
I'd like to hold up
And
3
that's our
fingers and then
movement.
point into the nook.
I hold up 6 and point back.
Yeah, the nook appears to be well lit with enchanted lanterns. You
Hang on a second.
you look into the nook and you do see multiple people. They seem to have barricaded this entry into the nook with a battered bookshelf. So you guys are actually hidden from view just for the moment.
How tall are these bookshelves?
It is just enough for you to kind of crouch behind.
I'm flying, darling.
You are indeed flying. What's their light like? You aren't in the light of the enchanted lanterns, so you're actually flying in darkness, so you're fine.
But I can fly over the bookshelf barricade, yes?
Yes, you can fly through quite easily, but once you pass it, or at least when you're on top of it, you will be in the light, and they'll be able to see you.
Okay. That's fine. I think I see someone who I recognise anyway. Because I can see in there, right?
You can see in there,
Be
yeah.
in the light.
Right.
You can see what you can see, yeah.
Yeah. In fact, it's more confusing for like Alessandra or Faust because they can see everything, so they can't. A lot of the time, they can't really tell when they're in darkness, and they might have to just.
Oh,
double-check with
I
me.
know when I'm in darkness. I don't
You're-
see as much as Faust does.
Yeah,
Faust sees literally everything in light. I
you're,
see.
you're all grey and he's perfect, so yeah, Faust might have to double check with me every now and then. But yes, a very
live in a
very
world
well
of
lit room.
darkness.
Is that everybody's movement?
Yes, that's my
That's
movement. Can I
ours,
do an
yeah.
action, though?
I'm just going to do a thing. Okay. Yeah, you can do an action.
Can I point at him
Yes.
and send a message?
Yeah, in a whisper message, the target, and only the target, hears the message, and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. You can cast a spell through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and you know it's beyond the barrier. Magical silence, 1 foot stone, 1 inch common metal, thin sheet of lead, 3 feet of wood block the spell. The spell doesn't have to follow a straight line, it can travel freely around corners or through openings. So you whisper a message, and then
Yes.
they can reply to that message. What is your message?
Domshi, is that you? It's Othello. Look up.
You see Domshi Bahal stand up, looking around. He still can't actually see you from where you are,
Okay.
and he replies in his head. Really, is that you? Othello? It's your movement.
Is this your good time, boy?
This is my sweet cheese, man. I'm just gonna fly in like fucking massive Jesus, and then
pull out
land.
a guitar and just pull a slick riff.
Start singing Creed. Can you take me higher?
So you're on the ground. You're on the ground.
I'm on the ground.
Right. He watches you in awe as you float to the ground right in front of him. He comes right up to you. And he's just looking in amazement up at you. And you actually see his eyes behind his glasses glaze a little. Is it really you?
Bless you. It's me.
Oh, brother. And he kind of just
I'm shit.
wraps his arms around your waist and just tries to hug you just because you're just so massive compared to him.
I'm picking him up.
You-
He's getting a proper full-on hug.
You lift him up
I'm
and
picking him up.
he is bawling. He was never a hard nut or anything. The rest of you hear crying coming from where Othello's gone.
Can I dash with Darshan? Like, can I pull him along?
Yes, well, I'll allow that.
I'll take it a little bit slower just so you can follow.
Where are we going?
God damn it!
I hear
Stop
something.
pulling me! Jesus!
And that's as far as we go.
Right. Faust, have you moved this round?
I did. I forgot I was muted. Sorry.
All right, okay.
Can I
Yeah,
whisper to Faust, like, what's going on?
I whisper back. I think we're safe.
You gotta tell me when you're gonna pull me like that.
Do you want an acrobatics to get over this?
Right.
No. It's easily clambered over because you're not in a rush and you're not panicking and you're not in a fight. You can take as much time as you want to get over it. It's no fuss.
Yeah, sorry, Darshan.
It's dark in here.
Looks
Can't
like
see
there's
shit.
some light over here. Oh, I
We're
take it we're
safe.
on a new turn now?
Yep.
I can you see now?
You can see a little light.
Yeah, we're going. Kind of let.
Yep. Over
Like,
the thing. Over the thing. Both of you over the thing. And you all come into the
Uh-oh, it's
room to
quadruplets
see.
again.
To see. You all see Othello kind of manhandling this small dude who is crying.
Oh, hugging.
He's
Not manhandling and crying. Hugging.
he's off the ground, Othello.
Doesn't mean I'm manhandling him, man.
Found a friend?
My dear brother, I thought I would never see you again. I thought we were all doomed to die.
I honestly, I have no idea what. Like, none of this is common knowledge.
I mean, I thought you were at the capital. How are you here?
I was sent by the king to escort these lovely people
Adventure.
here.
Is the king aware of everything that's going on?
No, he has no idea. We came here to investigate what was going on.
Well, we're not in a good place, friend. Most of everybody has already died, and you can't trust anyone out there.
No, I'm very much aware of that.
Well,
We ran into the Johnson quintuplets.
oh yes. I actually have the rest of them here.
Yes, I do. I see. And these are trustworthy Johnsons.
I've tested them all. Yes, we've tested each other. We are all safe.
Tested.
You tested all the Johnsons?
Yes.
My, what a tough job.
How do you test?
Yes.
Flame. I am afeared to say.
My friend in the shadows is a doctor of sorts.
Oh, like a man of medicine. He kind of looks over to Dr. Faust.
Would say that.
He does his eyebrow does kind of raise at the odd giggle.
I was a student here myself many years ago.
Oh, a veteran alumni.
Yes.
What was your field?
Autopsy.
Right. Well, I'm afraid to say that you might have your work cut out for you here.
Yeah.
I have definitely already discovered that my talents are coming quite handy.
Right.
It would appear that these creatures manage to consume flesh and bones. Is that what you have observed?
I would actually classify it as assimilation, Doctor.
Take out my notebook,
Hmm.
write down assimilation.
You see, because the amount of material doesn't increase, it is simply expanded and assimilated. Which means whatever is inside doesn't gain mass, it just simply takes the body and claims it.
Well, that doesn't sound pleasant.
How though? Is it through a bite?
I can't really say. I think it is just simply more contact. It's so rapid. It's hard to distinguish any tells.
Othello, can I borrow you for a second?
Wait, Othello. He kind of grabs Othello and makes sure you don't turn around just yet. I have to tell you, in case something happens, Arissa is upstairs in the Hall of Elders. She has most of the student body there as well. They are all holed up in the hall.
And is she fine, or is she?
As far as I'm aware, they're all still fine. But right now, she is calling the shots. I came down here in the hopes that this library. I'm down here in the hopes that this library may have answers. But we've been in here for 3 days now. And most of the boys here, we're afraid to move on. If anything, I would like to be able to get them back to the Hall of Elders, where Arissa's group might be able to protect us more thoroughly.
Maybe it's best you come with us, because I'm not losing a friend.
That would be nice.
Come with us.
Oh, thank you. He kind of gives you another hug before you can get away.
And then I turn around on the spot. Yes, Dr. Faust?
Just come here 1 second, please.
Okay. I'll come there.
I'd like to whisper.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see your hand, please?
Left or right?
The one that the creature bit.
I've been bitten. Oh shit! Fucking wait. Yes. I hold out my. Is it my left hand? My left hand.
Are you referring to?
It was the one that was holding the chin.
Yeah, he
So
kind
I
of
think
held.
If you're right-handed.
You held someone's
left.
chin up to feed them a potion, but then your hand got
Yes, I
stuck to
did.
them.
Yeah. It was fine. I can't remember which one it is, so I just offer out both hands and start turning them over and looking with him. And
Can I inspect it to see if there's any like punctures or any changes since I last saw it?
Roll me an investigation check, please. Or medicine, whichever's
with
best.
advantage as well, because I'm looking as well.
I am a fucking god!
21's all day. With an investigation check, you feel that the hand in question hasn't changed since you last inspected it, and what's more, while he's showing you both, you can't discern any obvious difference between the two.
Okay, so that would indicate to me that the creature needs more time to affect a host. You just hold on to you for a few seconds at most. Interesting. Sorry to have worried you. And I whisper that so like no one else can hear, except for Alessandra and Darshan, who are right next to us. So I think you're safe.
Jolly good, old boy. Right. Shall we get these students back to the Hall of Elders?
I think that would be a good idea.
I think so too.
And I believe the Hall of Elders is somewhere back over here up the stairs.
If you wanted to go to the Hall of Elders before anywhere else, you would have to double back through the Hall of Gold and go right up to the top.
Oh dear. I kind of want my stash first.
You have travelled
It's
this
worth
way
it.
initially to go to the Hall of Blood, if you recall.
It's worth getting these students, and perhaps we can get some knowledge on this research note that I found.
Yeah. Oh,
Perhaps
just
the students may be able to identify who the tutor was who wrote this.
just really need to go back to my room.
Is there something wrong with hello?
I not really. I just need to go back to my room. You know, that ornate metal box that I have under my bed.
You're going to Blood for your stash.
Yes. I'd hate to see anything happen to it. I mean, there's quite a lot of money in there.
Oh,
Well, money's worth
Stuffy.
it.
Stuffy, you can always get more.
I know. I mean, I'm not going to go against the general consensus just because I fancy
Is that the
getting
only?
obliterated off my tree, but you know.
Surely that can't be the only reason you want to go up to Blood of all places right now.
Well,
We do have
It is
some other things
not
to
the
do
only
up there,
reason.
but I think Othello, I'm sure this has been stressful, but I think it's important that we get these students back to safety.
Oh no, of course. But there was the key
Key?
from.
Yes,
Yeah.
I pull out the gold key. We've already found the one for the gold.
You've been
I have that.
through gold already.
Yes, it's pretty clear now. You might actually be able to help us. And because I don't have the key, I'll pull out the research notes. Say, well, you wouldn't happen to know which teacher wrote this, would you?
He takes the diary entry. You mean the diary entry, don't you?
Yeah.
Castle. I've not seen Castle for well, not for since all this happened.
I had assumed that would be the case.
He
I fear that whoever this Kessel is might be behind this.
he actually starts reading it, and his face does quite dark, and he's like, "Good gods, what was he doing?"
That is why we need to hit the Hall of Blood. The other part of this research note is in there.
Right. Well, he was always a bit eccentric and erratic. But I would say as well that he was always one for making excessive amounts of notes. If you're looking for only a second diary entry, I'd be surprised.
Best to run after any research notes to decipher what is the cause and if there might be a cure.
You say you've already been to Gold,
Yes,
and that it is reasonably clear.
it is.
Right. He looks to Othello now. Staffy, I will take the boys myself. And I will go find Arissa for you and tell her that you're here.
You be
One and a
bloody
half Gruffin.
careful.
The other one.
I- God, I love you, Jeff, because that's exactly what I was going to say.
What?
Send Gruff and
Right.
pair with them.
Send them with
As DM, I'm going to say no, we're not making any decisions for those two guys, and if we, for any reason, stop, like now, for instance, and then start up next week and they're both here, I have to then juggle 2 maps and 2-player groups, and yeah, that's not happening.
Okay.
And plus, there might be nothing for them to do for an entire session. So we'll say they're in the room and they're like, no way. I'm not going with them.
No.
Fuck that shit.
No, you wouldn't even get that, would you? You just get an eyebrow right.
Yeah.
Eyebrow raise.
You get the non-existent rolling of eyes.
Yeah.
Adam, give yourself some inspiration for that, please.
Yeah.
You're getting inspiration. It's just so good. In fact, yeah, that is canon. Fair did raise her eyebrow at that point. Thank you very much. But yeah.
Amazing.
Domshi Shah Al Tabala, or Domshi Bahal, is offering to take the boys himself.
God, I don't want to lose a friend right now.
As someone who cares very deeply for someone, I suggest we go with them.
As do I.
I would opt to go.
We'll revisit the Hall of Blood. We will.
I mean, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
They're stuck in here with us.
Let's go to the Hall of Elders.
Yes,
Cool.
we shall travel with you.
Can we take a rest first, though?
You can, if everybody wants to.
I'm the only one that's
Short
injured.
Or long.
Yeah, but some people used a lot of resources too.
Yeah.
So I think a
Lots of
long
shit.
rest is due. We're in a safe space. We're with people who can help keep watch. We can all get a good night's sleep.
I mean, technically, I don't sleep, so I'll be able to keep watch.
Be difficult then.
No, I get my rest, but I don't sleep.
Just
That's not what I do.
fine. Just sit in the corner and shut up.
Bragger,
We get it,
God.
bitch.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Fuck you guys.
So are we doing a short rest? Are we? We just
I think a long rest
Yeah,
if we can.
cool. We'll do a long rest. And are we saying, because Faust needs to actually trance rest at some point, doesn't he? He's not going to be on watch.
Oh no, it's meditation. So technically, like, I get the benefits of a long rest, but I'm conscious. So
So you are on watch.
yeah,
Okay.
but still getting my long rest.
Right. Okay. So everyone else is going to sleep. Let me do something. Things are happening.
I don't like it when you do that, Scott.
Yeah, I do things. I do things and change the dice roller setting to GM roll so you can't see what I'm doing.
No,
Oh my.
Doo-doo.
Oh my.
Doo-doo.
That's really good.
I'd like to use my inspiration to half whatever you just rolled.
Yeah, fuck off. How's that sound? Catch me outside. How about that?
That's how it works, right?
Catch me outside.
if you hit it with the cash me outside. God damn.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I'm gonna start here because that sounds fun. Right. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Roll me a perception check, please, Dr. Faust.
Perception check.
Yes, please.
I am not a god.
Oh,
I am
no.
not a god.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Well, I think we're all gonna die.
Roll me another perception check, please.
No. Oh no.
Roll me another perception check, please.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Oh,
Do
good
we-
time, boy.
Do we hear it now?
No,
I mean, it's in
you're
here.
all asleep, dude.
Oh. Oh.
Perception check. Perception check. Perception check.
Roll me another perception check, please.
Jesus.
Fuck, get better.
Roll me another perception check, please.
No, no, not like this. Not like this. Yes.
Yeah!
You notice that one of the horribly proportioned daddy long leg motherfuckers are in the room, and it seems to have already claimed one of the students and is leering over another.
Everybody, wake the fuck up!
Roll initiative. You're funny.
God,
Oh my
damn it.
god. I always roll shit for initiative. Doesn't matter what night either.
Man,
Not as bad as me.
bad.
2 crits in a row.
Let's these two. Boop.
I got -1 to my initiative as well.
Good lad. First one is that. Oh, try again. Boop. And the other one is just that. Okay, Faust, you do get the first go.
Okay, I'm gonna.
The room suddenly erupts in shouts and screams and horrible, guttering, ripping, fleshy noises.
I'm gonna do prison rules. Shank, shank, shank.
Of course. Yep, that's... I'm assuming the skitterer with advantage, yeah.
Yes.
You
And
hit
because it's
skitter.
before his attack, it's an automatic crit.
It is an auto crit.
Oh. So it's 3 less. So that's
Yeah.
16 plus
12,
six.
23, 28, 25. 25 damage on the skitterer.
I'll take it.
And-
God damn it.
Yeah, you get a good prison rule shank on it. Anything else?
Nope, that's me.
It's the skitterer's turn. And it takes a hand axe, I'm assuming.
Dagger.
A dagger to the back. And it does a horrible screech, but lashes forward at Othello. And it's
Come on, fucker.
gonna go for it. It's going to attack you for 13.
Ow.
As in, sorry, it's going to hit for 13. So I'm assuming miss.
Oh. Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah.
Nah!
You dick.
Handbags of dawn! Nah.
Alessandra, it's your turn.
Okay.
Probably tails as well.
I'm gonna back up. Try to get a little line of sight on it, and I'm gonna attack this one with Eldritch Blast.
Say it again. The
Eldritch
skitterer.
Blast.
Are you hitting the skitterer?
The skitterer. Yeah.
22 hits.
And then second one.
Also a hit. Lovely. So 28 in total.
Give me a second, guys. There's a 18-wheeler in front of my driveway for some reason.
Cheeky.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Guy loves his trucks.
Do we want a quick break? Because I'm a little bit hungry too.
Righto,
Should we do
yep.
a potty break?
Yeah, let me just figure that out. Yeah, you guys go for your thing.
Okay.
Back in a sec.
Why am I struggling with these numbers? I think. Let's just go with that. It'll be fine. Is this what I want? Give me something I can work with.
One bad thing about living on a main road.
People in front of your house. With
It's literally an Amazon 18 wheeler, and he pulled up in front of my house because he didn't have direction. He needed to figure out where the Amazon place is. They just built one right near my house.
So an Amazon delivery driver in a monster truck.
Pretty much, it's like literally their stock trucks.
Oh, sorry. Did you say
Sorry.
18-wheeler?
Yeah.
Why did I? For some reason, I translated that in my head to a monster truck. I'm just like, wow, cool. I mean, sometimes the deliveries are hard.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
He was blocking my whole driveway, and like my wife is supposed to be getting stuff and coming back to the house soon.
You know,
Sorry.
I'm gonna add those. I'm going to do it.
Hey, buddy.
Hey there.
Stay there, Delilah. Don't say like in New York City.
Yes. You whiffing all those perception checks.
Mate. It's what I get for being fucking cocky about all them.
Yeah, 21.
21.
Yeah, that's what you get. That'll learn you.
Yeah, the dice gods fucked you over there, dude.
Fucking, I love the fact that it's like 7, 8, and 9 are there. Oh god, yeah. To be honest, I'm used to getting fucked by dice gods. I'm just not used to getting good with the dice gods. So when it happens, I get overconfident. Oh god.
You should stop saying that you're a god.
Yeah, I think I might have to.
That can anger the gods.
Mm.
Just
Indeed.
ask my world's Malakar. If you guys ever read the lore, no rush.
Of what?
My D&D setting.
No.
I don't
rely.
remember.
What'd you take me for?
I'm living it, man. I don't need to read shit. I'm part of the law.
I
mean-
am the law.
You gotta do that with a really bad Sylvester Stallone accent.
I am the law.
Adrian.
I'm gonna take my helmet off after 5 minutes of the film.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Oh, jeez.
Back in a sec.
No fuck.
So,
What a travesty that was.
yeah. And like, Judge Dredd is actually really fucking cool. Like, there's such good, interesting stuff in there. And it's like,
Yeah.
there's only been 2 movies. One of them was great, but got no fucking watch. And then the other one was a
Agreed.
trash fire.
And I got all the watch.
Well, that's how they destroyed the Halo show too. Master Chief took off his helmet. Like, well,
Yeah.
why? Oh, you're not gonna see me emote with the helmet on. What the fuck? Then you're not a good actor, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, why take up the role of someone who is known for not taking their helmet off? Why would you want that role if you want to take the fucking helmet off?
You know what?
Right.
You know what annoys me about certain shows that do that shit? It's like they take it upon themselves to answer those questions or to go a step in that direction. It's like, no, what gives you the right to make that call?
Yeah.
Like
Why do you get to say
Yeah.
this is his face?
we've been talking about his helmet and the discussion about whether or not he needs to reveal his face for all these years, and you've just come along to make one show, and you've decided that you're going to be the ones to take his helmet off, and no one told you to do that. No one said it was all right for you to take his helmet off. Otherwise, we would have done it.
Right.
Well, exactly.
It's like if they made a Doom TV show and then they showed Doom Guy's face within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It would be like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, if we don't deserve to take his helmet off, you don't deserve to take his helmet off. You shouldn't have done that.
Exactly.
It's like
that's like
that scene when
perfectly described.
that scene from the Batman one, the Harley one, when Scarecrow takes off Batman's mask for the Joker.
Yeah.
Where's my goddamn electric car, Bruce?
Why did you do that?
Don't you think if I wanted to know, I would have done it already?
Well, I thought it was just something Harley would do. I don't care about Harley.
That was like spot on.
Like,
how I
that's-
feel like his reaction would have been.
That's that is the emotional response that I'm pretty sure almost everyone had when Master Chief's helmet came off.
Yep.
It's-
If I wanted to see his face, I would have done it.
yeah. I would have purposely modded a face into Halo 3 if I wanted to see it, but I didn't.
Well, that's the thing. It's like for however, like what? It was like 15, 20 years between the first game and the TV show. So for 15 to 20 years, all the fans of Halo were like, who is John Master Chief?
Yeah.
Who is it under the helmet? And it's like, oh, give me 5 minutes and 15 years and I'll show you. And it's a fucking leprechaun from American Gods.
Yeah. Just no. And you know what? He's probably a great actor. He probably,
I agree.
probably is.
Yeah,
but
he's a great actor.
Probably fine.
But if you want to show your face on a TV show, that ain't the role for you, pal.
Yeah.
You got to go into these roles knowing like this is this character. This is why I like Henry Cavill.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Because he cares about the existing lore. Yeah. Like
he goes into it a lover of the whole story. And he treats it with such like the gloves of somebody who believes that this stuff should be treated with respect and like the courtesy it deserves.
Yeah, it feels to me really disingenuous because especially like when it's a long-standing thing like Halo or Judge Dredd, because Judge Dredd's been out since the fucking 80s, I think, is when the comics started coming out.
Yeah.
And then obviously Halo came out early 2000s, late 90s. So it's like there's all this existing media where these people do not take off their helmet, and then you give them to the wrong actor, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, let's just give it 5 minutes, and then I'll take the helmet off."
Yeah. It's not your decision to make. No matter how amazing you think you are, no matter how important you think you are to the entire community, it's not your decision to make.
Yeah.
I mean, I put a deposit down.
That's why Carl Urban did such a good job with Dredd, is because he's a fan of the comics. Like, he did the research and actually enjoys the world and wants to bring it to life, as opposed to someone who just wants their face in on a poster.
Yep.
Right. What a marvel it would be to see another one of those too. His Dredd was
spot
a work of
on.
art.
Yeah.
I do rate Carl Urban though.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Did I send you that picture of him and Viggo Mortensen going to a toy shop in Japan and buying a fuckload of Gundam?
No.
Like the models?
I want to go with him. That was my invite.
I'm sure it wasn't just Vigo, it was fucking Vigo and Orlando Bloom on it or something like that.
Joking.
It was someone went with him. I'm sure it was.
It was Carl Urban.
Carl Urban, that's it, yeah.
Oh, well, Can you imagine Vigo buying Gundam?
I'll put it in the general, because it's such a good picture. You can tell both of them are fucking huge nerds.
Right, we're all here now, aren't we? Darshim's there. I can see Danny's there. Right, so we've had 2 Eldritch Blasts. Alessandra, is that everything? Lovely.
That's me.
Lovely, lovely. Moving on to the grunt, who is going to swing at the fast-moving Faust. Going to give you a little hit for your trouble.
Poke.
Mm-hmm. Ring. Oh, yeah. Where's my stat block? Where's my goddamn stat block, Bruce? 14 to hit Faust.
That is dead on the button.
He hits you, and he's going to hit you for Juan. Juan
Ooh,
Sheet.
nipple.
Juan Sheet. Stand back, pretty ladies. You
One
see,
sheet
it's,
has plenty.
you see it is wettable, ringable, strong as bull. Dun-dun. And that's the way to confuse Danny and Jeff.
Yeah, I usually just let things roll.
Yeah, ace. Darsham, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. Artichoke. I guess.
One sheet.
I'll move here,
Okay.
and I'll use a cantrip.
Double
Poison
check.
spray.
Yeah, double check to make sure that's a melee spell attack rather than a ranged spell attack. Unless it's a Constitution
Well, it's
save for
10 feet.
poison spray.
It's range 10 feet. Constitution saving, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just yeah, sure. It doesn't do that. So yeah, Constitution saving throw for the skitterer. A con save. He gets a 13, so passes. Does he take half or none?
Thought it said.
Can't go on.
None.
Can't go on. I'm going extinct.
If it just says the thing on a
Takes poison damage. The spell's damage increases. Yeah, I don't think he takes anything if he doesn't.
okay, he survives and does not take the damage.
Alright. So
Yeah.
then. I will use my bonus action to Misty Step.
Sweet. Somewhere 30 feet away, unoccupied, if you will.
Behind this guy.
Swing. And I'm assuming that's you,
That's me.
Othello.
Well,
Well, boy.
what do we think? No fire in the library, so gonna have to be magic missile time on this guy.
I'm gonna poke you.
Cause I can't do no. Oh, I can do that. I can
Oh
do a
my.
chill touch.
I do declare.
I do declare, Miss Annabelle, I can do a chill touch
Miss
on that guy.
Annabelle.
How's about we just do a bit of a chill touch? Why is that fucking
I'll just take the first one. It critted, so yeah.
cool?
Hooey!
Hey, don't do no. I can't do.
I
do
can.
that. So
I just simply
I'm
can.
gonna have to just do that.
That's right.
I don't know what crit means, so there you go.
Sweet. 10 necrotic for the
Does
skit.
it do double damage because crit?
Double damage die, which he has already accounted for. 2d8.
No, it's a 2d8. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's in a 4d8.
Let me double check. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, so it's already doing the thing. So 2d8.
Oh, it says two. It says 2d8 on here.
That's
On my
spell
damage
the
clicker.
spell's damage increased by 1d8 when you reach 5th level. So yeah, my mistake. So yeah,
So you
if you
want
could roll the
another one of
damage
that,
again, please. Sweet. Okay, so 18 in total. We like it.
Die!
I think that's right. Let's say it's right. Yeah, cool.
The power of Christ compels you.
You piece of shit.
You bitch!
Anything else?
Laughing with a gauntlet.
Anything else, Othello? My good man.
Let's do quicken spell.
Ooh. What you gonna do with your crystal spell?
So I believe I can do chill touch again.
You can.
Or should I do magic missile? But that is ranged, I believe. Hang on, let me just see what I've got on my cantrippies.
It is auto hit, so for now I'm just going to say it just hits point blank on. I don't know.
Go on then.
We'll just until I actually know, then fine. Yeah.
Sound bush. Have another fucking 9.
Sweet. Yeah, he's not feeling too well. That's the noise he made. Anything else?
Oh, cool. No.
Righto. Dom Shee's going to get in there. And he's going to cast Good Time Boy. Okay. He is going to use Arcane Burst as a ranged spell attack at the Grunt. Yep. That's a hit. And then he's going to do 12 points because he's a G. And then we're going to do the students' turns. What have we got here? What have we got? They are all going to do their own arcane bursts as well. I'm going to do this one point blank range at the Grunt. Which is a hit, dealing that much. Bloody hell, these guys are pretty good. And then we'll do another one.
You're rolling to GM, bruv.
I am. I am fully aware of what I'm doing.
Okay, cool.
They kill it. And then 2 more at the Skitterer. And they both miss. Faust, your turn.
Once again, prism rules.
Yeah.
Shank, shank, shank.
Shank, shank, shank.
14.
14 is a miss.
Damn.
Oh no.
I don't think I'm actually doing you any favours by standing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bonus action disengage. And then I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I end my turn.
Cool. The Skitterer is going to use Nimble Escape to disengage as a bonus action. And then it's going to go.
I take it attacks of opportunity aren't a thing with Nimble Escape?
Yep, disengage.
That's what I thought.
Oh, I should have moved both of those two. He has ran away around that corner. Alessandra, it's your turn.
Well, let's see if we can get vision on it. Oh. I can see it from here.
Yeah, you can. We'll say like around the bookshelf. You've got half cover. Not that he's going to be able to shoot any ranged attacks at you. He might do. He might have a secret crossbow we don't know about.
Eldritch Blast.
That's a hit.
9 damage.
Cool.
Second one. 15.
You pop it in the back of the head, and bits of it go everywhere.
Awesome. I hate those things.
Scurry little bastards.
Well, cracked after hours.
Oh.
That guy's
And that
brain
gives me my
spooked out of
temporary
his head.
hit points back. Because after the long rest, I took them all.
Yeah, so what was it again? 15? 10 hit points?
It's 12 temporary hit points.
12. Ooh. Oh, I thought it was your... Oh, no, yeah, because we're 7, aren't we? 12. Doi. Cool.
7 plus 5 for my charisma modifier.
Yep. Combat is over, and those that are still alive breathe a sigh of relief.
Put a blanket over the dead one.
Yes, we say a prayer. As we commend your soul to Ennui, we bless you on your travels as Varius takes you to the great beyond. And then you all complete your long rest.
Domshi?
Sure. Domshi's doing a sermon. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that because he's from the Spear, and by law they're forbidden from praying or serving the gods. So,
are you going to commit to what you've just said?
I suppose I am. I suppose maybe he's a bit of a traitor to the Malakar, and that was a bit of a naughty thing to do.
Domshi.
Anyway, after that, you all return to your long rest and get what little sleep you can, and we complete the long rest, and you can get your things back.
All right. Can I keep my temporary hit points?
I don't know. I don't think they last after a long rest.
No, they don't.
But you're at full health now, aren't you? So you'd be right.
Yeah.
You'd be right. Right. So you all wake up.
Can I just can I choose to
something.
not finish my long rest and keep the hit points?
Don't.
Because I didn't have any spell slots to fulfill, I think.
I guess you could stay up and be on watch with me. It would help me having someone be awake to keep an eye out, because you've seen how poorly I watch.
I think the long rest is a bit of a communal thing. I don't.
Okay. That's fine. I respect that.
Yeah, and unless I find something else out later, I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna say, like, if we're long resting, we're all long resting. So unfortunately, you do lose your 10 points. Right. All of the students pack what little meager rations and supplies they have, and they all seem to be looking towards Domshi and Othello for guidance. So what is the plan then, Staffy?
Well, I suppose go to the Hall of Elders and report back to Glenn. I mean,
Arissa.
Arissa, that's the one. I was looking in the wrong place for the notes. There we go. Yes, let's report to Arissa LeGrace.
That's so funny that you made that connection.
It's fucking true.
I didn't click at all until you said it. I'm like, oh my god, you're right.
Do I want to know?
Shall we share it with the group?
Sure.
Right. You are about to learn of Alyssa LeGrace, right?
Okay.
Has everybody seen the film Wicked or know of Wicked?
Oh,
and who's in it?
Scott.
It was unintentional. It was unintentional. It was totally unintentional.
Right.
So what is
So, Alyssa LeGrace is...
Is she green?
No, she's not green. But she is, however, blonde and pretty much may as well be called Glinda.
Is she popular?
She is very popular.
It was not.
Oh, yes.
It's not intentional, I swear.
After reading the handout of Alyssa LeGrace, yes, it's very obvious that she is, in fact, Glinda from Wicked. Not sponsored.
I do want to point out that I wrote Arissa before watching it. That was the order. That was the turn order.
Other witch and wizard films are available.
Yes, but I hadn't actually watched them, so I did not know that that was the character I was making. What's the copyright disclaimer you usually see?
Any likeness to real or
Yes.
other characters is unintentional.
Yeah, exactly. Completely unintentional.
So yes, I do believe the Hall of Elders is the next port of call.
Right.
Unless we have any objections, and I turn to the rest of the party. Hang on, let me just... Oh, hang on. Oh. I turn.
Turn.
Anybody? No.
I think the Hall of Elders is a good choice.
I
We all
agree.
agree.
Okay, so what we will do... we're kind of skipping over that, so it'd be fine. I'm going to put your tokens back to a starting position, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm going to need to think about tokens now.
Is I'm very much assuming it's sort of like what's it, fucking the Holy Grail
What's that?
in regards to skip a bit, brother.
Right.
When they're talking about the anchovies and fruit bats and orangutans.
Skip a bit.
Oh, this is very silly. I think we should head to the next
brother.
skit.
Yeah. No, something completely different. No, stop that. It's silly.
Funny time.
So I'm assuming you didn't want us to walk through the bookshelves and...
There is stuff going on in the shelves, but it's very unlikely that you're going to trigger any of it, so it'd be
Oh, okay.
right.
I kind of gathered that with the holes in the books.
Yes. Where's the... I'm looking for Domshi's token in my list.
Those wall demons.
Where is he?
Oh, yes, so you are.
Domshi? What do you mean, so, what?
I'm supporting your Twitch, dude.
Hey! Stop looking!
What?
Don't look behind the
Look away!
curtains.
Look away!
I'm not looking. I'm
away.
just making sure you're hydrated and you're doing your posture checks.
Okay. Hydration. There you go. I'm sitting up straight now. Now look away. Don't look
While,
at my face.
you're
I'm
doing
looking
that, I'm gonna
away.
Take my bowl to the sink. I'll
Okay.
be right back.
Okay. I found him now anyway, so we're good. What we're going to do?
Now we're at the library. Can I light a torch?
In what?
Well,
In
I
the
was going to ask, haven't the students got the lanterns?
Aren't they on the wall?
They are on the walls.
Oh, I would have. If I'd have known that, I would have grabbed one.
Balls. Well, we
where-
skipped a bit, so
Where
who
do
says
I-
you didn't?
We did skip to the next skit, and it would be pretty funny if you didn't take one. So I'm gonna say you didn't.
I mean, look, it's not for me, so I don't care. But
Right. This is probably where I'm going to start, you guys. Yes. In fact, let me just check that.
3 hours later.
I am so sorry. I'm just checking how many people survived. Four plus Domshi. Because it would not make sense if there was more. It makes sense if there were less.
But you didn't think of that, did you?
I did not, because I'm silly.
Silly little bitch.
Yes. It's giving bitch energy. Where are all these fucking tokens? I'm going blind in my old age. That's the only explanation.
Too much wanking.
Yeah. I mean, what? No.
What?
Don't be silly. I can't.
And no regurgitation.
Oh, no, you can't say those two sentences one after the other. No. Where are they?
Prestidigitation.
Right, fuck it. Can I copy and paste from one page to another, please?
Just you're the DM, bro.
Let me do it. Copy. Because if it does, then that's just something like that. Paste. Yes! Yes! Copy. Paste. Paste. I am a god.
Definitely something.
Wow, that's me. Okay. We're just waiting on Danny, but we can move to here.
She's back.
She's here.
My Totoro's
Oh
back.
oh my god, the camera is... You're literally right there in front of me. Right. So, skipping over the Great Hall corridor and the ground floor to the Hall of Gold, you make it to the first floor, and it is your decision as to whether you skip everything and go straight to the Hall of Elders, up through the staircase that you're currently on.
I think,
Yeah, I think-
that might be the
We just
best,
straight there.
Yeah.
considering there is danger ahead.
Bye.
Danger. Danger, Will Rhodes.
So we are going to... I really wish I'd thought about this properly before. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a bit... I'm a bit unprepared for this because we changed the course. How many were... make sure I'm doing this right. You know all that prep that you should have done before the campaign?
Mm.
Yeah, the stuff I definitely should have done before all this. Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
All right. Can I watch?
Nope.
Okay.
No! You're not... Stop looking at my stream, you. Stop it.
I'm genuinely not.
Good. I don't...
Can I use my inspiration to look at your screen?
No, because I don't want the surprise ruined in case there's something cool and you're like, oh, that's so cool, but I really wish I'd seen it when I was supposed to see it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I should have really prepped all this. Was I gonna do it like that? That was
I
gonna...
just can't wait to hear you as Alyssa.
I'm not doing voices.
What?
I'm not doing like genuine, like fully going for it voices.
What about busting out into a musical number?
Absolutely not.
Glinda.
Okay, right. There, and then I need to check that other one as well. Yeah, this was the... You guys... Not from there, from the other way.
There's YouTube.
There and there.
Wicked songs.
G8. Right. You guys all put your torches out. Yeah, they're all out. Let me check that Faust's colours are correct. They are not. Oh, I'm totally not prepared at all. Wait, why is my layout like that? Oh, no, right, yeah. I'm really sorry, guys. I think that's correct now. Right, if any of the lighting is wrong, please let me know. Yep. Is that correct?
Still looks a little dark.
Looks good.
Yeah, so what...
Torch, please.
Oh, right, let me... So you would have come here. I'm just going to show you real quick. You'd come to the second floor, and then you turn west. So you turn right, westward, down the western corridor, and that takes you to the
Hall of Elders.
Hall of Elders. Yes. The Hall of Records below you. Which is then not the one I showed you, it is this one. No, fuck off, Scott, you're doing the wrong fucking thing. This one. Jesus Christ, Scott.
Okay, so this is the one we were looking at.
Yeah. Right. I'm sorry, guys. There you go. Right. So somebody said the lighting's good. Somebody said
right.
the lighting's not.
Yeah,
Can I have a touch?
I
can,
just see darkness.
I can see perfectly up to about here, and then it goes
Yeah,
back to its darkened self.
Your lighting's probably not correct then. 15. Darshim and and Othello both have torches. Check the dynamic lighting here. Your night vision is at 120 now, so it should be correct. Let me control L. Yeah. Yeah, because you've got because they're in color beyond you. It's all in color.
Okay.
Yeah, that is correct. It's just dark. There's no light sources.
Yeah, but I see perfectly in darkness.
Yeah. Night vision, no tint, 120 feet, so it's correct. Unless... Does that do anything for you?
Special.
No. How about none?
There you go.
Right, just none. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Perfection.
Right. And I'm not sure if... Yeah, it's only Alessandra and Faust that can see that far. Oh no. Tell a lie, it's only Faust that can see that far. Yeah. So... Everyone else just sees a corridor with darkness beyond.
It would appear that they have a barricade.
Domshi?
Oh yeah, Domshi's behind you. Let's say Domshi's behind you. Oh, fuck's sake. Now I've got to go find Domshi's token again. I hate being this prepared. I am super prepared.
It's alright.
The thing is, though, you were for where we were going.
Yeah. And then we didn't.
Yeah, it's not like I was preparing for 9 months to play this. Yeah. Adequately prepared. Right, there's Domshi's token. Do I still have their tokens? I do. 3 of them. Let's do that. That. Actually, no, fuck it. Those 2 can go there and that. And that. Right, okay. How does that look for everybody?
Fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right, so Faust can see what's going on, but no one else can. Domshi comes through the corridor and whispers to Othello. They're just down there, Staffy. Just in the dark.
Okay.
But I don't know if we should be so loud.
Why not?
No, I mean we should get closer, Staffy.
Yeah, let's go. I turn to everybody and beckon them onward.
Mm-hmm. Everybody do your movement. We'll catch up with Domshi and whatnot. Jab. Jab.
Huh?
Jab.
Oh, sorry.
Urgh.
Love you too, babe. Sorry, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. They're building a
Stuff, sorry.
That's
I
alright.
get distracted easily at my house. There's always a lot going on.
It's alright, dude. I still love you.
We all
Are
do.
we're moving.
Yes, we're moving. Just one movement phase.
I'll stand here.
Who goes there? You hear a timid voice shouting down the corridor.
It is I, Othello von Staffenberg III, accompanied with Dumshi Shah al Tabala.
Do you regret that name yet,
Nope.
Scott?
No, I can pronounce it. That's not
Also
how-
known as Dumshi Bahal.
Yeah, Domshi Bahal is his name. Tabala is the place of his birth. It's quite customary for people of high standing to be known by their place of birth as well.
Alright.
Okay.
Kick me in the fucking dirt.
No, just it's fine. It's fine.
Everyone's higher than me. I get it.
Well, you're not from the spear, so don't worry. It's only a custom from where he's from. Anyway, they look over the barricade and they see Othello looming over everybody else. Good gods, it is him. What are you doing back?
Investigating what's going on for the king.
Yeah, you see the eyes narrowing. Burn yourselves. Go on.
We have torches out, so we can just like use those.
When you say burn ourselves, dude, what do you mean?
Exactly what he said.
Yeah, like our friends here said before, the only way to test if someone's a monster or not is fire.
Okay. I take the torch.
Anyone?
Honestly, I hold it.
Everyone who tests themselves takes a point of fire damage.
Ouch.
I am resistant to fire, so
No, you don't take any then.
Would like to take my glove off
Mm-hmm.
and hold my hand above the flame.
Yep. That is my child. Did that come? did that come through?
came through a little
Yep.
bit.
I'm covered in wrappings.
You will have to do something about it.
I guess I peel back some of the wrappings on my hand and I touch the torch to my hand.
You take a fire damage.
Ouch.
Ouch, Bubba. But then you are pretty quick to wrap it back up. Nobody makes too much of a stink about it.
It's dark in here.
The torches get passed between all the other students who also damage themselves, finishing with Domshi Bahal. And they all seem to relax a little after this is done. So, what do you want? What do you want up here then?
Taking a couple of more steps forward. We seek an audience with Arissa. Miss LaGrace.
Really? Okay. Get yourselves over the barricade. Just be careful of the broken glass. And after some minutes, you all make yourselves, or at least get yourselves through with no complaints. Unless you don't. There we go.
There was contemplation, but thought better on it.
Yeah, she's in the Hall of Elders upstairs, and he points to the door, the south-facing door, or the southward door. Who opened a door?
Not high.
There you go. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sure. I'll open that door anyway.
And I will open it manually for you.
Thank you.
I'm sure I just saw it jitter again.
I respect your door rules.
Oh.
So can we take like fresh movement from here?
Yes.
Actually, can we? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yes.
I'm prepared to go upstairs.
Everyone else, are we prepared to go upstairs?
Yep.
Cool. Well, in that case then, I'll just...
30.
Oh, wait. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Ah,
Domshi,
Whoa.
what's awaiting us
I'll
upstairs?
move here.
Well, there's the Hall of Records that we've just passed. There would be a small contingency of students there holding the fort. And above us is the Hall of Elders itself. As you know, Arissa is in there with the rest of the student body. Those survivors, anyway. And without any faculty, she seems to just be taking control as she usually does. I mean, nobody's stopping her, so... But
No.
until we have some form of student council, or at least a faculty member that we can actually vouch is alive, there's not really much to be done.
Domshi, where are all the faculty members?
All the ones that have been found have been reported to be dead. Turned or killed.
Donshi, I wonder if this may sound like a strange question, but do you have any way of getting information to us from a long distance?
You mean like magical means?
Yes.
No, unfortunately I don't really have any magic of that nature.
Do you have any friends other than Arissa that may?
He kind of does a timid little smile towards Othello and goes, I don't really have that many friends.
Okay. The reason I ask is I wish for you to keep an eye out for Kessel. If he turns up here, we need to know immediately so we can double back. Because if he does appear here, I fear that may be catastrophic.
Right. I could do what I can, but I couldn't promise anything.
Doing all you can is more than enough.
Right. Should we continue then?
Yes, let's go.
I preemptively copied his token.
I hate to be that guy.
Well, oh dear. No tin, non-dimming, 120. Save.
There we go.
Torches in hand. Save. Torches in hand. Save. Right, and I don't think anybody else needs changing at all. Okay. Movement is a go.
I see nothing.
I gave you a torch.
Oh, sorry.
You have a torch.
Yep, no, the map was bigger than I had anticipated. I did not
That
scroll all the way
happens
down.
sometimes.
You jelly bean.
I apologize for my silly action.
Right, feel free to move. You come up the stairs. Othello, you come across a very large set of doors, guarded by two students, who look at you warily, but do not make any move against your approach, as you have already passed through a barricade, or as it is. And as you approach, again, your height seems to kind of give you away. Is that Baronet von Staffenberg?
The very same.
You're supposed to be in Elder's Keep. What are you doing here?
On a mission from the king himself.
You're going to get tired of explaining this.
Yes, I am.
Oh, well, as you can see, we're in the shit.
Yeah, not half.
Thanks for stopping by, I guess. What you want in?
The king sent us to investigate, so that's exactly what we're doing.
Alright, well, come on then. But you won't be touching our rations. And then he opens the door.
Darling, we have our own.
They go in and step to either side. And you may enter.
Right.
As you enter, you see that the room is filled with students. Some seem to be in worse state than others, like some are sitting, like lying down on benches or wrapped in bandages, but most are on their feet and just seem wary. You see the the Stone of Judgment in the middle, the dais, the scribe's desk, the hall pews, and then obviously the elder's office opposite.
So, is this something we can walk on, or should we walk around it?
It is a few feet off the ground, so it is a step up, but it doesn't cost you any movement to get up onto it if you want to stand on the dais. On the dais,
I just want to know as far as having to walk around it.
Yeah, it's whatever. I'm not bothered. Unless I put a...
Okay.
I've not made any move. Yeah, there's no force fields blocking you from walking over it. Not bothered.
Okay.
Yeah, but would anybody else be bothered, though?
That's the question.
Is he lying on a bench?
Let's say yeah, he's lying on a bench.
Okay. I'm going to go up to him and give him a common healing potion.
Cool. Thank you, Othello. He forces himself into a sitting position and downs it.
You need it more than I do.
Thank you. She's gonna...
While Othello is next to me, I'll whisper, perhaps we could ask these gentlemen if we could take one of these lanterns for yourselves. I can see perfectly fine, but I know that some of you are struggling in the darkened halls.
Yes. Let's do that.
Might be something that you wish to bring up with Arissa when we finally meet the Queen Bee.
Yes. Is she through here? Where is Arissa?
He said the door opposite's up here.
Okay. Well,
Funnily enough, the door to your right is in fact the way through to the ritual space, which is what the keys are needed for to gain entry to it.
Oh.
okay.
But yeah, continue moving or whatever you want to do. Yeah.
I still have 10 movement.
No, max mine.
Okay, that's my movement.
All right. Nobody is gone. Nobody's engaging you in combat, so you move again.
Oops, sorry.
I will take up the rear.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Dumb sheep, next to me.
Right home. The door. And as you open the door, Arissa is there, on her own. The desk beyond is laden with maps and blueprints and plans of all kinds, books and scrolls, an inkwell on its side. And she seems to be going through a book at the moment. She turns around on the spot as the door opens. What in the hell's are you doing back here?
Lovely to see you too, Miss LeGrace.
She gives you a very scornful, snide look. Yes. Pleasure to meet you as well. Who are these anyway? And she looks down at a book and doesn't even look at you while you answer.
These are my companions on a mission from the king. And I walk in.
As you enter,
Sit down.
She like, even though you're not making for the office chair, she makes a move towards it before you can.
Yeah.
And situates herself in that chair before you get a chance.
Shocker.
Yeah, shocker.
I sit down too. We've been doing a lot of walking.
So she sits down and like a smirk comes over her face. You, companions.
Oh, did I do that?
What?
All right, Bugs.
Accidentally closed
Did
the
I
door.
do that?
Did I do that? She's still engaging Othello here.
Oh,
Good night.
are you?
She
You just
said
companions.
you, companions, question mark.
Yes. What of it?
She just kind of raises an eyebrow.
No, darling. We have someone who does that. No, that bit's taken.
No, that's ours.
We do that.
It's copyrighted. So, and then she kind of leans back in this chair and kind of puts both hands on each arm very, very carefully and very deliberately. What are you doing here?
Investigating.
Not much to investigate on your own.
He's not alone.
She just kind of briefly looks at you and then looks back to Othello.
Took the words right out of my mouth. I'm not gonna lie, off table.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Well, we need. Basically, we found Domshi and some other students in the library, and I thought it best for them to stay here with you.
Yes, Domshi split away from us a few days ago. I just assumed he'd be dead by now. He doesn't respond, he just kind of looks down at the carpet timidly. But you just
No, you
happened to find him.
underestimate Domshi. Excuse me, what was that?
You just happened to find him.
I didn't happen. Yes, I suppose, yes, we did happen on finding him, yes.
And you have all been tested before you came into this room, haven't you? You can see her kind of
Yes.
Yes.
tensing very
Yes.
carefully.
You guys probably still have burn marks that you can show her.
Have you?
Why do you think I'm sat here?
Because you're probably self-proclaimed to be in charge.
She
I'm
kind
assuming you have witnesses of your test.
She sighs very and raises her left arm, showing you that it is very patch mark and bandaged up, almost like she's had to do this burning quite a few times. And she puts the arm down.
Very well.
So
While
you
they're talking, can I have a look at the notes on the table?
yeah, sure, roll investigation.
Do I get advantage because she's distracted?
No.
Oh,
See, I-
Aw.
I needed that advantage, man. I knew it.
No.
The other one was gonna be a crit.
I'm not a god.
In fact, roll the other one. It doesn't count, but I want to say, just in case it was a
I
crit.
swear to God, if this is okay, no, it wouldn't have helped anyway.
Okay.
That's good. At least my heart isn't broken.
She kind of, yeah, so she puts the arm down, kind of repositions herself, gets a bit more comfortable, and then just looks at you with a very bored expression. So, do you have anything for me? After bringing more mouths to feed? More bodies to protect? Domshi isn't going to exactly be defending the door, is he?
Oh,
I don't know.
We are in the middle of collecting keys for the ritual.
She does do a double take towards Alessandra, but then turns back to Othello. What does she mean by keys?
Well, you know that door, I'm assuming you haven't been able to unlock.
Roll me an insight.
Perfecto.
Yeah, like her poker face slips, and it's quite very obvious you've just hit the mark. She really wants in that door, and she's very annoyed at the fact that you've just happened upon that straight away, right off the cuff. So, didn't get through the door, huh? She takes a moment to look at her own hand, just kind of regain some composure. No, we haven't. Does this mean you found the keys?
One
We
so
are-
far.
One,
There is one for each hall.
but you found one.
You have
I'll-
found 0, darling.
What's that? Sorry. Oh, you're telling her that she found 0.
Me,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, okay. But she did hear Alessandra say 1, so she's not letting it go. You have found a key.
We have.
May I see it, please? And she holds out the burnt hand. This is still. She's actually still directing all of this to Othello.
Can I roll an
hold my
insight
hand.
to...
Who's got the key?
I do.
I hold my hand out to Alessandra.
Sure, I'll give you the key.
So,
I would like to, while we're stood here, pull out my dagger and blade it to me.
Okay.
I'm just like, like pull it out and start twiddle it in my fingers,
Mm-hmm.
to cover me pacting it to myself.
Othello?
You have
This-
the key now?
this key.
She's not responding, she just simply still has her hand outstretched to receive this key.
What is it you want on the other side of that door?
It's a little above your pay grade, isn't it? You're not even supposed to be here.
We were sent by the king.
I will
He's
have.
probably responsible.
She actually talks over Alessandra. I will have this key.
And what's it worth? To you.
Protection for Domshi. She doesn't actually even look at Domshi when she says it. She's just looking directly at you.
So how about this? We put this silly aside, and how's about we work in tandem?
You read my mind. The hand is
You
still
look
out, though.
after-
Yeah, the hand is still out.
Yeah, it can stay out. It'll get tired. we we find these keys. You look after all students who need it. And is there an and? Just trying to think.
I
Um,
think the end
Leave,
would
leave
be
the real work to us.
yeah.
We'll
the
handle the
end would be
fighting.
do you have anyone who can cast Sending Stone or anything of that nature?
She doesn't look away from Othello, but she has heard your question, and you see a slither of impatience. Adam, with your crit, you can see the impatience on her face. No.
Well, that defeats the plan I had. Have you seen anything of Kessel?
Not since all this started.
Do you know where his laboratory is?
He was assigned beyond the door,
Beyond the door.
in the ritual hall.
I think we need to find these keys now.
One
Yeah.
moment, Doctor. I beg one moment more.
Take your moment, good sir.
Miss LaGrace, before I give you this key, you will tell us everything that you know about what's happening in the college.
You think I owe you that?
We are the
That
ones
wasn't a request.
putting our necks out.
You seem to be forgetting the circumstances which led to you being transferred.
Oh no. No, I'm not.
I will tell you what I know, and ensure Domshi's protection after you give me that key.
I don't think
Can
you
I-
grasp. Go on.
I was gonna say, can I ready an action? Can I ready an attack if she moves from behind the table, like in a rush? Like if she starts bolting towards the door, can I
Run.
ready an attack?
Do you mean?
Yeah.
Do you mean if she's hostile or if she attempts to flee?
If she tries to go for the door, because like off table, Dr. Faust is thinking that as soon as she gets this key, she's going to go straight for the door and try and open it now, which suggests to me that she's not doing any of this in the best interest of the students. It's all for her best interest. That's where my brain's at the moment.
Okay.
Which way is this door? Does she have to go through the door that like?
Yeah,
It's
she's
the
got to go
door
through
that-
ours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She's
The other
to go
door
to the eastern
over
door. Yeah.
somewhere.
With the crit insight from before, Othello, you can surmise that she's pretty much gotten nowhere with that door. So you could assume that there are no keys other than yours in the Hall of Elders. It's not the only key that she would need.
Yeah, because there's more than one lock. I'm
she's
assuming,
gonna
on
need
door.
yeah, she's gonna need the other keys. There's not really much you can do with that one key just yet.
I hand over the key.
She takes it, observes it, and then opens the office desk and puts it in, almost as if it's her own desk, and shuts it with some papers. Domshi may stay here. He doesn't even need to defend it unless we're in dire straits. What's more, I will continue to protect him so long as more keys come. That's where you come in.
I feel that it is necessary that we do partake. You need to defend that door. If it opens before we get the keys, treat anything that comes through as hostile.
She kind of... Her face snaps over to you now for the first time. We're not idiots here. This is the house of reflection.
Yes, I know, and as a student, I know that some are very stupid. When I attended, there was a kerfuffle as such, like this, when I attended school here, so I am well aware that students can be foolish.
Well, I don't know
Well,
when
they're not.
you attended this school, sir.
They're not adults. They're still children.
Halfway through a sentence, it's almost as if she kind of gives up on trying to explain it to you and looks back at Othello. Staffenberg, please go and find the other keys. As long as you return with more, Domshi may stay here. If we have an accord, I will tell you what we know.
Yes, of course we have an accord. That was... Yes, we have an accord.
She's just re-elaborating. Some weeks ago, there was a commotion among the faculty. Apparently someone was doing something untoward. We now assume it was this Professor Kessel, who was transferred to the ritual hall, supposedly on bad behavior. Afterwards, some students began attacking others. As soon as they got close, they changed. And what's more, they made contact with you and you changed, became one of them. Those who survived contact speak of rage, insatiable anger. But for most, they perish and become abominations themselves. Beyond that door is the ritual space. I believe that it may be used to either protect us, eradicate the abomination itself, or simply get us a way out of here. It's where most of the school defenses are operated from. That includes the magical locks, the magical barriers, even the barrier around the city itself. Until they are down, we cannot escape. However, we can't do so lightly. If we open the doors, this abomination could run rampant across the country.
And do you not fear that you're playing into Kessel's hand by opening the door and completing the ritual?
I don't know if Kessel is even alive or not. Whether or not he is still of sound mind.
He's definitely not of sound mind.
He's probably not alive.
I would be surprised if he wasn't.
If he was an all-encompassing antagonist, I would have assumed he'd force his way out of the ritual space by now, yet he has not returned. So I cannot tell you.
Or he is exactly where he wants to be.
Until we get in there, we do not know. Unfortunately, we do not have the resources ourselves to go out looking for these keys. Neither do we have the keys necessary to progress. We are stuck, as it were. And I am not willing to sacrifice any of the noble men out there. Or noble ladies, of course.
So you need us as much as we need you.
Well, a baronet and his lackeys.
Lackeys.
She actually, by the look of her face, she doesn't appear to feel like she said anything wrong by that.
I work for a higher power.
I'm just still thumbing through books. I paid no attention to the insult. It meant nothing to me.
Cool. Spoken like your character.
I'm on a mission from God. Tell him he failed.
So unless there is anything specific that you can ask that I have failed to answer already, that is pretty much all we know. Besides Domshi and his group here, all those who have ventured out have not returned.
You said that Kessel was moved to the ritual hall. Whose office is this?
The head scribe. The Hall of Elders works as a courthouse of sorts. Any internal disputes are solved here.
Do you happen to know where the case file for Kessel's disciplinary would have been placed?
Maybe the Hall of Scribes above us, but honestly it was all a little hush-hush, and very recently as well, so I'm not sure if they would have actually put anything to paper.
Do you have any information on where the, let's say, creatures are mostly staying?
Sorry, staying?
Or
Yes,
where
where
they
would
most inhabit?
Where they congregate.
Unfortunately, we've not distinguished any patterns in their behavior other than charge, consume, assimilate. They don't seem to congregate in any specific areas, and from what I have reported myself through testimonies from everyone here, we can't really gauge anything else on their behavior. As I said, everyone else who has gone out to investigate has not returned. Unless Domshi here has anything useful for us. She kind of looks with a very high raised eyebrow at him, as if, yeah, likely. And Domshi does indeed not answer.
Come on, Dumpy. You learned something, didn't you?
Dumpy. He kind of shuffles his feet and just kind of like mumbles, and she basically covered it, I guess.
You're gonna let this girl show you up like that? That's too bad.
Go on, Othello.
Hmm?
Were you gonna ask something? Did I hear wrong?
No, I was just glaring at that dragon thing.
Oh, right.
That's
my good time boy.
my main man.
If there's anything else,
No, I believe we have come to an accord, and that concludes business.
right. You may rest in the hall for now, if you wish, but I expect you to set out soon. We need to get this business sorted, and hopefully get some help from the outside.
Do you have access to the apothecary?
No.
Just curious.
Yes, I think it's best if we rest in the Great Hall and leave. Miss Lady, what is she? Off table. What actually is she?
Arissa.
Yeah.
She is a noble a noble lady, but she is a student. She's,
Yeah, I know, but like, is it an act? Is she lady? Is that it? She's just a lady.
She is a daughter of a high lord.
So yeah, she'd be lady.
Yeah,
Okay.
Lady Arissa, or Lady LaGrace.
We will set out soon and leave Lady LaGrace to, let's say, stay here and read her books. Trying to hint the fact that she's literally doing jack shit to help anything.
She doesn't deign to respond, so she just kind of gestures to the door behind you. Rest up quickly, and then head goes straight down, and she starts perusing her book.
I stand up, and before I turn for the door, I bow and say, "My lady," and then turn and then head towards the door.
Baronet. And she lets you leave.
I would have, if I had one in the chamber, I would have treated her like my old teacher and farted before I left.
Darshim?
Yes, I'm following.
And as you all leave, she actually waves a hand from behind the desk, and the door shuts. And we'll end it there.
Hey. So we were only accosted once this section. Okay.
Accosted. The door got accosted.
And I think you're forgetting the whole bit with the kiddos. All the students that were...
Oh yeah, we were
during,
accosted twice.
During the long rest as well. Somebody
Two
got
accosts.
somebody got majorly accosted. Right. Cool. Everybody have a good time? Was it alright?
It was a great time.
During
Always,
that whole
buddy.
interaction, this is all I could hear.
Oh, hang on. Let me see.
What? Oh, hold on. What are we looking at? Is it in the... Where are we looking?
We're looking in Discord. He's sharing a thing.
Oh, right. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think I can... Oh, no.
Yeah, I
La
don't,
la 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 la.
I don't think you can play that either.
Where's the... La 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 la. Okay.
That's literally all I could hear.
Yeah, I just... Honestly, I designed her before.
Oh, yeah.
Before I'd even watched that, I designed her.
I had to get the working in tandem bit. I had to get that in there somehow. I was going to say I hope you're happy, but I think that would have been a bit too much on the nose.
Well, you could have talked about, like, yeah. So I'll go find the keys. Just you have to make sure that after this is all over, you have to make me popular.
After this, I want to learn how to defy gravity.
I can.
Well, you've been flying.
I can fly.
He was flying.
Hey, dude, literally, if I use Tides of Chaos and roll that turns me green, I am gonna be the fucking Wicked Witch of the West, man.
You have disguised self. I'm pretty sure you can turn yourself green if you want.
That's true. That is fucking true.
I used it to turn myself blue.
Right, so guys, I'm going to deafen real quick and
But there's a
sign off. So I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, it's very fun. Let me get all my things that I need. Yes. Alright. Super quick one. Ace. Yeah. Okay, love you, bye.